Woo! What's going on, guys? Came in a little early. And nobody's here. And nobody's here. It's all right, though, man. It's all right, though. We got some NHL going on. We got some big Lions news. Well, not big, but, a little COVID. Keep you busy. Little COVID, little NHL, little NBA's going on. Wow, we got sports is back, guys. Sports is back. Sports is back, guys. Sports is back. Be checking on scores for you guys later on. Hey, what's going on, One Pride? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, the Tigers game's going on. Were they still losing? I know they were losing. What's going on, Book Spray? How you doing, buddy? Everything good? You guys hear me? Just give me a yes or a thumbs up. What's good, Devin99? How you doing, buddy? How you been doing, guys? Feels like it's been forever since I've been on here. A few weeks. 2-0 Red still? And Daniel Norris didn't look too well, eh? Didn't look too good through too many pitches. Like 50-something pitches in a couple innings. Yeah. Yeah, that first game, too, Castellanos kind of beat us up. A couple home runs off Garcia there. Didn't look too good. That Garcia kid, he's pitched like, 5-6 innings now for Detroit. He hasn't done much. Hey, what's going on, Michael? Mike, how you doing, buddy? What's up? Decided to get on here today, man. Get on here. Wasn't going to do it today, but I had some plans, but those fell through. So, yeah, I wanted to do this, man. And hey, Mike, man, every time I do a video, bro, I'm getting more subscribers all the time. So I just got to keep, I just got to keep hitting those videos, buddy. I got to keep hitting the videos. Got to keep putting it out. Yeah. So slowly but surely, buddy. Slowly but surely. Yeah, that Lions new signing, man. That Jashawn Cornell. That's one of them. I'll talk about the other guy too that I kind of threw you guys on that Vox, but Jashawn Cornell, man. I like the signing, man. I like the signing. 7th round pick. High grade for a defensive tackle. Real high grade for a defensive tackle by PFF. He looked really good out of Ohio State last year, and he's going to be a run stuffer. He'll be good depth. He'll be behind guys like, Shelton and Williams and all those kind of guys. So that's for sure. That's good that he came out because, we lost Atkins, which it's not a big deal that we lost John Atkins, but, we need that depth. So and then they went out and they signed this kid today that I was a little bit intrigued about, man. Dalen Mack, Baltimore Ravens defensive tackle. Well, 6'1", 340 pounds, man. But he's quick off the ball. If you go read his draft profile, man, he didn't do nothing for Baltimore last year. He was drafted in the 5th round. So they gave up on the kid. They gave up on him right away. So I don't know if it's attitude. He got hurt. I don't really know. But if you go read his draft profile, man, I'm just intrigued. He's not coming in. He's not the second coming. He's not the second coming to John Randall. Let's not get silly. I'm not getting stupid over here. I'm just saying I really liked his draft profile. He was his last year at Texas A&M too, 2018. 5 sacks, 30-something tackles, something like 30-something tackles, 5 sacks, 5.5 sacks, I think, actually. Total of maybe 8 sacks in 3-4 years. So I think he could be a pass rush specialist. I think he could be a specialist. I don't know why he was given up in 1 year by Baltimore. So, you know what I mean? But you never know, right? You never know, man. So I kind of like that they're trying to plug holes. So he's complete depth too, just like Jashawn Cornell. So you can't have just like Mike said. You can't. I love DTs. You can't have enough. You can't have enough defensive tackles, guys. You can't. So it's good, man. He gets push. He gets a push, and they say that his coming off the ball is insane. So still got to figure out why Baltimore let him go after 1 year, but who knows, right? That's still not out of the question there, One Pride, but they could have gotten Marcel Darius. It's still not out of the question. It's really not. This guy's, you know, Deshaun Cornell and a guy like Dalen Mack, they're depth signing, right? Marcel Darius, man, he's been okay his NFL career. He stuffs the run, so you like that, right? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they gave up after 1 year on a 5th-round pick. That's surprising. Something about I don't know what it was. I haven't really read too much about it yet. I just kind of went to the kid's draft profile and see what he did in college because you know what I mean. They gave up on him 1 year, man. He only played like special teams in Baltimore, so I don't really know. I don't really know what's the story. Did he get hurt? So I'm gonna have to do some research as well, Mike. I'm gonna have to do some research on him as well. I kind of remember him a little bit from 2018 because I try to follow players a lot in college, and I kind of remember him, man, being a little bit of a force, you know, as a DT. So he seems to me, just from reading a quick quip off him, that he seems like he's going to be that pass rush specialist, man. A guy that just comes off the ball. You know, he's really low to the ground. He's only 6 foot. He's like 340 pounds, man. That's a load. So who knows, right? The Canadians probably won't get the first pick, buddy. Hey. And you spelled that wrong too, eh? It's Canadiens when you talk about the Montreal Canadiens, my friend. Come on. You got to get that right, buddy. Come on, West Branch. You're better than that, brother. How's it going anyways, buddy? You doing good? It could, man. I'm thinking attitude problems, possibly, maybe. Who knows, guys? I don't really know. I'm going to definitely look into it, though. But yeah, man, that was a big win by Montreal yesterday, though. Big win by Montreal. Overtime. Man, Carey Price with 40-something saves, so there you go. End of the fourth, Cincinnati 2, Detroit 0. Yeah, Norris didn't look too good, eh? 50-something pitches in 2 innings or something like that. Man. Garcia didn't look nothing special in the game prior to that either. So our starting pitcher sucks, man. Our starting pitching sucks. I don't know what they're going to do with that 4-5, 3-4-5. You know what I mean? How about Alexander Tigers? Man, that was amazing, bro. That was absolutely amazing. 11 guys he faced, 10 he struck out. I think the umpire missed on the other call too, man. It should have been 11, but he either tied. I think he tied Doug Fister for that record for facing. I don't know if it was a Tiger record or just an American League record, but I'm pretty sure he tied Doug Fister or beat him or something like that by striking out like 10 guys out of 11. He struck out 9 straight, I think, at one point. So my God, he was on fire, man. He was on fire. He's not even overpowering either, man. He just got that sweeping curve, man. That slider comes in tough. It's tough for hitters to see sometimes. So yeah, man, he was a monster. He was a monster out there. So does everybody think about Geronimo Allison opting out? John Atkins did that. Reserve defensive tackle for us. And now Geronimo Allison did it. Not overly concerned about Geronimo Allison. I'll admit, man, I thought he was going to be the number 5, possibly number 6, though. I think he just had a little bit of an edge over guys like Fulgham and maybe even a little bit over, obviously over Lacey and guys like that. But I think he might have had maybe a step on Cephas, even though I'm in love with Cephas. But I think it was going to be a good battle. But he opted out. He's done. So he's not playing. So I think it's going to be a really good. It's going to be a really good battle with Cephas, Fulgham, Lacey will be in there. So who knows? Well, strong D or soft D? Right now, it's soft D, buddy. It's soft D right now. It's soft D right now. It could get strong later on, though. You never know, right? You never know, man. Just might have to, like, just, lay it on there. Detroit Tigers versus Philadelphia Oakland Athletics. 30 walks in a game in 1916. Woof. Yikes, guys. That's nuts. Wow. Hey, what's going on, Grid? How you doing, buddy? Thanks for popping in, bud. Thanks for popping in. Man, my last show I did, I only had like 5 guys in here last time. I got 7 this time. All right. Things are looking up, boys. Things are looking up. Things are looking up. Yeah, man. No, but seriously, guys, go check out the draft profile, that Dalen Mack kid. And just tell me what you think, man. Tell me what you think, man. I was a little bit impressed. I know, I know it's just it's just reading material, but man, talking about a kid's explosion like that, geez. Saying that it's so good that sometimes, like, he's got an old lineman jumping offside, man. This is college, okay? This was college, but man, you like hearing stuff like that, man. He's probably going to be a defensive tackle pass rush specialist. So ISN leads the way. That's right, baby. That's what we do, man. That's what we do. Yeah, so like I was saying, man, there was no big deal about Geronimo Allison. He would have been like that deep threat kind of guy. Wouldn't have got much time. He never was beating out Marvin Hall, in my opinion, or nothing like that. So that's why I kind of had him at the number 5 spot, possibly number 6, if we kept 6 guys, which is kind of tough. But now I think that it's open for Cephas now. I think Cephas will probably take that number 5, 100% now. But Fulgham ain't going right anywhere, guys. I don't think he's going to go anywhere. He's not, you know what I mean? Like, we're talking about number 5, number 6 wide receivers. So it's not like we're like, oh my God, Danny Amendola, Marvin Jones, any of those guys, but are opting out or anything like that. Not yet, anyways. I know Kenny Galladay and stuff like that got put on that COVID list, but I think that's all precautionary, man. All of it's precautionary. Even staff were going on there. It's completely precautionary. Came in contact with somebody. I don't think he has it. I haven't heard that he has it. And you know what? If he does have it, he's just gonna heal up and just get better, man. These guys will be okay. Everyone's gonna be all right. I see people freaking out on the internet about this thing with Stafford. Like, it's just unbelievable how people freak out. How all you have to do is just educate yourself, man. It's really that simple, guys. Educate yourself. Like, you know what I mean? Just educate yourself. Don't freak out. Nothing's wrong. There's guys opting out. I get it. And I think they have until tomorrow. Is it tomorrow, Monday? So, you know what I mean? Yeah. Come on, guys. We need more likes and dislikes. We need everybody to like this stream behind. All right. Thanks, One Pride. You're the man, buddy. There's the MVP, everybody. Hi, baby. How you doing? I love you. For sure, man. I'm not worried at all either, Mikey. I'm not worried at all, buddy. It's just, hey, man. These, like you think about it. Man. You got my staff going through all kinds of stuff with his wife being sick with that tumor and the brain surgery, and he just had a baby. He's got 4 little girls. He's just taking it easy. Hawkinson was out there training with Kittle and stuff like that. He was out of town doing his thing, so that's why he's in there. Kenny, I don't really know too much about. I'm sure he was out of town training too. So it's like when you guys go when you guys go out of town, come back, man. You know what I mean? There's probably going to be a chance that you either came in contact with it or you could get it, I guess. But I'm not even slightly worried. Slightly worried about anybody like Stafford, Hawkinson, or Kenny Golladay. And then guys like John Atkins and Geronimo Allison, you guys want to opt out? That's fine, man. That's up to you. I get it, man. Family first. Doing what you're doing while you're doing it. Who knows why you're doing it? Maybe because of your family, you're worried. I get it, but it's guaranteed money. All depends on how severe it is, right? If it's if you're high risk, you get like $350,000. If you're low risk and you just want to opt out just for safety reasons, just because you don't want to play, it's like $150,000 or something like that. So it's like it's guaranteed cash. So if you guys want to do it, man. There's been a couple big names that have done it, though. There's been a couple not huge names, but guys like Eddie Goldman from the Bears, Michael Pierce from the Vikings, two good defensive tackles. Damian Williams, I thought was pretty big from Kansas City Chiefs. Yeah, a slew of New England Patriots. So you made a video of Stafford opting out today. Why would you do that, man? Don't do it. Take it back. Everyone's saying hi to you, babe. What's up, MVP? The MVP. 9 thumbs down. That's all good. Hey, I got one finger up, and you know what it is? Yeah, that's what it is. So that's how I feel about that. I know where those are coming from, but it's all good. It's all good, man. Hey, hater, we here to stay. I enjoy watching me, ISM from the bottom. And now we here, buddy. And now we here. Hey, what's up, TA? What's up, brother? How you doing, man? You doing good? Thanks, man. I've been getting kind of like a few subs lately, man. Every time I put out videos, guys, every time I put out a video about the Tigers or the Lions, even if I just do a funny video like I did the other day about Chicago Bears tight end, I even got like 2 subs on that one, man. It's pretty cool. I love talking sports, guys. This is what I love to do, man. You know what I mean? It's I absolutely love doing this, but every time I put out a video, I'm just getting more subs. So I'm going to try to hammer it out with these vids, man. I'm going to be honest with you, man. I just haven't had a lot of things to say lately. Really, you know what I mean? I was going through some stuff, but everything's good. I'm just saying, like I was waiting for training camp to start. I'm waiting for baseball to start, man. Now your boy's in full swing, man. I'm fired up. I just can't wait. I just can't wait, man. I can't wait. I wish some haters would come in. I wish some haters would come in here, though, man, and just let me have it, man. I wish that had. Trust me, bro. It's all good, man. Hey, man, your subs are going up like crazy, dude. You're doing a good job, brother. You are, man. You're doing a good job. Michigan State is still big national championship. Oh, yeah, for sure, man. Hey, man, I'll tell you the truth, dude. I do not follow college basketball. I used to a long time ago, man. Back like probably in my 20s, I was probably more into college basketball and NBA. But like over the years, man, I just lost interest, man. Lost interest. I don't know who's good. I don't know who's bad. I got no animosity towards it. I just kind of fell out of love with basketball. I think a lot of it had to do with me. A lot of it had to do with me the last couple of years, especially. It was fantasy. I hate the way the NBA does players hurt with the reports on who's going to play and who's not going to play. I think it's just kind of it totally turned me off, man. Totally turned me off. So. Yeah, man, I'm trying to get to 100 soon. I'm at 98. Man, you're going to get there, bro. Probably get there today, dude. You'll get there today. Hammer out a couple more vids, man. Talk about your dog or your cat or something, man. No, I'm not even joking. I'm not even trying to be a jerk there, man. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like you just talk, man. It took like I love talking about sports, and I think it helps me. It helps me mentally. It helps me everything. And then I took a little advice from the wife the other day to get back on there and start talking about the stuff that I love, like you know what I mean, and it helped, man. It helps me, and it's helping my subs, man. So like, I love it, man. The baby's taking care of me, man. She's my girl. Hey, what's going on, Go Lions? How you doing, buddy? What's good, brother? Jorge in the house. What's up, buddy? Cheers, bud. How's it going, man? How's everybody doing on this Sunday? Got 10 in the building. All right. Micro Mike talking about the Oregon Ducks and Michigan State. Oh boy. I don't know nothing, man. I know nothing. I'm keeping out of it. Keeping out of this. Might have to take off this hat, man. It's a little hot, man. But we keep it downstairs absolutely freezing cold down here. So right now it's okay. West Branch just hating on Michigan. Just hating on us, eh, brother? Hating. Love your work, Jorge. Yeah, man. You know what, man? We're gonna have to get together on that soon to see what we can come up with. I might want to be coming up with a different logo altogether soon. I just got to see what's going on, man. Oh yeah, West Branch, WB, my guy. He's a good guy, man. I love it, man. I love the fire he brings, man. With the hate on Michigan, it's all good. There's nothing wrong with it. You gotta do it, man. You have to. You don't have a choice, man. You don't have a choice if you like Michigan State, man. That just comes with the territory. We know. It's all good, guys. It's all good, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Those Tigers, man. 2-0 still. 2-0. I'm gonna check on my phone real fast, guys. Don't mind me. I'm just when you see me looking down, I'm looking at scores. That's all I'm doing. That's all your boy's doing. Man, the Tigers can't hit, man. Very frustrating team. How the Tigers have won 5 games is absolutely nuts, I think, guys. Just the way they've gone about it, like not hitting really, just getting some hits timely, late in innings, a couple home runs here and there, but the bullpen is the reason why they're winning. So, and obviously they can't hit today, but they're facing a tough one in Bauer. Bauer's mowing him down. He's only given up 2 hits in 4 innings, almost 5. Oh, yeah, yeah. I almost fell asleep. I fell asleep in my basement after game 1. Hey, I don't blame you, Mikey. I don't blame you. Just it's funny. Castellanos comes back and then hits 2 home runs, 3 RBIs in game 1 of the doubleheader. 7 innings too. Eh? By the way, now these doubleheaders, these COVID doubleheaders, they're 7 innings. So he comes in. Castellanos hits 2 home runs, 3 RBIs, and then Tigers only get like 3 or 4 hits in the first game. No RBIs. They lost 4-3, I think. It was 4-3. They lost 4-3, but Castellanos on a fielding error rounded the bases. So we got 3 innings, 3 runs there. No RBIs though. So we can't hit, man. We just can't hit. Our hitting's atrocious, man. The Tigers can't hit. I was actually online today, with a guy, and a guy was trying to tell me that the Tigers are playing good baseball. Like, I'm like, what are you watching? I'm like, what are you watching? Like, we're not hitting the ball. There's a couple guys that are hitting the ball really well. Kobe Jones, Scopes hitting a little bit, Romines hitting. There's like 3 or 4 guys that are hitting, but it's not enough. It's just not enough. Our bullpen's the reason why we're winning. So, and then we get into this argument. He's like, well, our starting pitching's pretty good. I'm like, no, our starting pitching is atrocious, except for Spencer Turnbull, who's played well. And he said I was contradicting, and I said that everybody was good because Spencer Turnbull was good. I'm like, you don't even know how to talk, man. I'm like, you don't even know what you're saying, dude. I'm like, come on. Like, no, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying our starting pitching sucks, but Turnbull doesn't. That doesn't mean that we're good as a unit. That means we suck as a unit, man. And that's what we do. We do suck as a unit. Just because one guy's good doesn't mean they're all good. And Turnbull was a guy that was a rookie last year that I think went 3-17 or 3-15 or something like that last year, and just like could not buy a win at all. And he struggled. He struggled, and he's pitched 2 good outings now. So it's like right now, Spencer Turnbull's our ace. So come on. Oh, I already know it's coming. First month, bro, it's coming. It's coming. I was going to stream, but yeah, man, it's going to be a long one to stream these games, bro. I'm telling you, Mikey, I was thinking about it, man. I think I'm still going to do a few, but it's going to be very chosen few, man. They're not a good ball club. They're not fun to watch, man. They're really not. They got a couple guys that you want to keep an eye on, but man, it's just when you stream, I'll watch though, bro. When you stream, I'll watch. Well, honestly, it's a good thing because, yeah, well, man, they're not going to hit Bauer. They're not going to hit Trevor Bauer. So just, you might as well take a nap, One Pride. They're not hitting Trevor Bauer. Yeah, OPN. Do you have OPN? It is good, bro. It is good, man. I had it up the other day, but I kind of messed it up. It's a really cool program if you can get used to it. Just takes some patience, and that's something that your boy over here don't have, man. But it's all good. Micro Mike knows, man. He knows. He knows his ish, man. He knows. So, man, listen to him. He just looks at the record. Who looks at the record? I missed all that. Padres are a good baseball club, man. They actually got some talent over there. Because before these 2 games, we were 5-3. He's just looking at the record and watching the games. Who? Me? Oh, who is? Dude, I live and breathe Tiger baseball, buddy. You're not talking about me. I don't think you're talking about me. I must have missed something. Buddy. Yeah, the Yankees are dangerous, dude. Yankees are dangerous. Colorado's dangerous, like you said here. Those teams are dangerous, man. Yeah, the Twins are good too, man. The Twins are good. The Indians are scary. You know what I mean? We're going to have it's going to be a little trouble. That's right, buddy. Lions claimed Dalen Mack, defensive tackle off Baltimore. I am not saying he's the second coming of John Randall. I'm not saying it. But, man, he was pretty good in 2018. Got drafted late. I think he got drafted late because he's short. He's little. He's heavy. He was 320 coming out of college. I think he's about 340 now, they say. Go look at that kid's draft profile, man. A little bit of pass rush specialist, maybe. He might be a guy that can get to the quarterback, guys. Good depth, man. It could be good depth. You never know. 14 in the building, guys. Thank you. 14 in the building. Oh, yeah. Okay, brother. Thanks, man. Sorry, you said I was about to come at you, bro. No, I mean, you said you were like in a fight today. Yeah, man. Man, I'm bad with that, man. I'm bad with fighting online. I am. I'll admit it. I'll be the first to admit it. I'm terrible at it. Exactly. Who in the world is Dalen Mack? Hey, bro, I'm not saying anything. He's a guy that got released by the Baltimore Ravens after 1 year. So I just kind of, I was just like, guys get picked up constantly, right, man? Guys get constantly picked up. But it just, I was reading his draft profile, man, and I was really like, I was kind of excited by it, man. Just an explosion that this kid has. And I kind of remember him a little bit from Texas A&M years ago. So he was a guy that you kind of noticed. 5th round pick, man. That's it. Gridiron Blitz. All right, thanks, guys. Eat that hater dying trash product. It's all good, man. It's all good, man. I don't know if Gridiron. Do you think he fills a defensive tackle void? No, man. I really don't. Man. I don't think he fills the void. I don't think he fills a void. I was just excited by his draft profile, man. I was just reading into it, man. 5th round pick. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that this guy's going to be anything. He's got a lot. He's got 4 or 5 guys ahead of him, man. Who knows if he'll even make the team, man? You know what I mean? But I just want to know why Baltimore let go of this guy so early. He was just a rookie last year. He only played special teams, though. I think he might have gotten one game, might have gotten into a game, and he got 0 production. But I'm a big guy on reading draft profiles, man. I love reading draft profiles and going seeing highlights, watching all that kind of stuff. That's the stuff that kind of turns me on about football players and stuff like that, man. His draft profile was really nice, man. It was just really nice, just from reading it. You know what I mean? But then you got to see the product on the field, right? So obviously he didn't do squat for Baltimore, and I don't know. It could be a guy that could come in as a pass rush specialist, man. That's all I'm saying. He could come in on 3rd down, 3rd and long, man, get some push. You know what I mean? So it'd be nice. He's not John Randall or nothing. Oh, that's a good call, man. That's a good call. I got a couple beers in the fridge too, but I probably won't save that for next week. Hey, what's going on, Blue and Silver? How you doing, buddy? Dose of Dion? Yeah, man. I think he had 8 sacks his total career at Texas A&M. But from reading his draft profile, he sounds like a guy that gets a lot of push, and he can disrupt the quarterback. So, you know what I mean? He had 5.5 sacks his last year at Texas A&M. So for a defensive tackle, that's not too bad, man. I'm not saying he's Javon Kinlaw or Derek or anybody like coming out. I just think that he could be a guy that could be a pass rush specialist just from reading his draft profile. Dosa Dion probably knows, man, but I'm just saying just from reading that. And I remember he was a little bit disruptive in college. So dying trash products should opt out since they so trash. It's a gift. It feels good to be at the top. How the scenery from the bottom. Is there somebody in here, bro? I don't know. It's only 10 people, so I don't really know. Oh, hi, Nicola. This is my friend Nicola right here. Do you think Team Bacon will win it all? You know they will. No, they won't. You won't win it all. When's the last time you won anything, bro? Hey? Hey, 2 weeks, buddy. 2 weeks. August 15th. You better be here. You better be here. Everything's all set up, buddy. We're going to have a good time. Gonna have a good time, bro. Favorite Faygo flavor. We don't get that over here, but I do have family in the States. I probably like I used to like that just normal red, man. Cream soda, red. The red was probably the best, man. What's up, brother? I guess he tore up the Senior Bowl. Yeah, man. You know what I mean? Who knows, man? Just like I've been telling everybody, man. I'm not trying to like say to be a homer on this kid. I'm all about draft profiles, and I just liked what I saw or read, anyways. You know what I mean? So, kid's got some bursts. Truth, buddy. And I love you too, Nicola. Red Pop, for sure, man. Absolutely. Hey, what's going up, Brandon Kenny? How you doing, buddy? Rock and Rye. There you go. I don't know if I heard of that one, man. Hey, man, don't forget to subscribe to One Pride Nation, guys. This guy's good stuff, man. This guy's good stuff. Coming up with content every day. Every day. Yeah, it's mostly. I remember I got family in Michigan, man, and that's all we used to drink was Faygo Pop, man. See what these Detroit Tigers are up to. Probably can't even hit Trevor Bauer. Ugh. Wow. 2 hits today, guys. 2 hits so far. 2 hits in 5 innings. Man. Jeez, man. Jeez. I'm kind of glad Austin opted out to give more reps to Cephas and Fulgham. You know what, bro? I was thinking the same thing. I was kind of thinking the same thing because I wasn't worried that Cephas wasn't going to make it. I wasn't worried, but I was a little bit concerned because we've been talking about it a lot too on the One Pride podcast and stuff like that. We bring it up a lot, man. Is like reps. How these young kids going to get these reps, man? Because Fulgham probably would have already had the jump on him, right? On both those guys. Well, not Allison, but Fulgham would have had the jump already on Cephas. And I think Cephas is probably a better wide receiver, but it's all about reps. And this COVID is just, it's deterring that, man. It's actually like, it's not a good thing, man. It's not a good thing for these young guys, man. Guys like Cephas, Jason Huntley, Jashawn Cornell, those kind of guys even coming out, man. You know what I mean? Even this kid they just picked up, Dela Mack. You know what I mean? How these guys going to get reps, man? How these guys going to get reps, man? It's going to be difficult. It's going to be difficult for these guys to get reps, so it's going to suck. Bro, I saw it. Man. It's all good, man. You or me? It's been happening to me more lately with the dislikes. That's fine. That is completely fine. That is completely fine, man. Hate all you want, guys. I know the group I'm in, man. I know the group I'm in is tops, #1. So it's all good. Yeah, still 2-0. I just checked it out, man. At least there isn't a no-hitter or a perfect game. At least. Yeah. I guess that's one thing to look at, West? Final rankings for the NFC North? Oh, man. How am I going to do that, man? How am I going to do that, bro? How am I going to do that, man? For real. How am I going to do that? Let's see. I'll go from the bottom to the top, okay? I'll go from the bottom to the top, Nicola, and it's going to be, personally, I think it's going to be Chicago on the bottom. And then, honestly, I think it's going to be Green Bay, Detroit, and Minnesota. I think we're still going to slip in. I think we're going to just slip in the playoffs, though, man, with like 10 wins, 9-10 wins. We're going to get that wild card because they added one playoff spot. You know that, right? So that's what I think, man. And am I being a little bit of a homer on that? Maybe. But I think Chicago is going to have a bad year with their quarterback situation. And I think what's his name, has got that defense over there. Chuck Strong, Pagano has got the defense over Chicago, and they've been kind of getting a little bit worse by year, man, with him there. And I think they're just going to be bad. And I think Green Bay is going to suffer this year. I think Rodgers is going to suffer a lot with not having enough weapons. They're going to have to really ball out on defense, man. And I just think it's going to be Detroit's year, man. I think Detroit's going to put up a bunch of points, and I think they're going to be okay defensively. I don't know. Are you joking? Are you joking? Did I really get from 277 to 284? Ah, man. Hey, that's good, man. Thank you, man. Whoever did that, thank you very much. Hopefully it's not a joke. Hopefully it's not a joke on me, man. It could be though. You never know, right? That's never happened, guys. That's awesome. I love it, man. Thank you very much. Keith Redmond and Ken Daniels are the best NHL. Yeah, hey, man. I don't really got anything to say about that. Those are two good ones, man. Those are two of the best. Yeah, I just read that today. Austin Bryant got put on the Romeo Aquara got put on one too. What was it? Austin Bryant got put on. He can come off at any time though. It's NFL related. It's called. Oh man, I just read it. Man. I actually just read it. But he can come off that PUP list. He doesn't have to wait. He can come off like right after one practice. I know his injury status was, I think it's probably still the pectoral, the pec, the chest. So, yeah, but he can come back right away, anytime. It's one of those PUP lists where he can come back right away. Same with Romeo Aquara. His was non-NFL related. But he can come off anytime too. So that is good. That's good right there. I actually just read it and it was called something like, oh man. Oh, that bugs me. But it's good that these guys can come back. I just think that these guys are going to be ready to go, and they're going to be coming. They're going to be coming soon, man. Austin Bryant. I'm actually excited about Austin Bryant. To tell you the truth, I'm actually really, really excited about Austin Bryant. It was called something. It's actually going to bug the heck out of me, man. It's actually going to bug me so bad because I just read it literally like an hour ago that he got put on some type of PUP list. But it's NFL related. So it's like he got put on that, but he can come off anytime, which is good. And same as Romeo. But his was not NFL related. So he's got like an illness, or I'm not even sure what his is all about right now. So I know he missed some time last year. George Blaha is probably the best basketball voice I've ever heard in my life. I liked him and Kelly Tripucka, man. You know what I mean? I liked him and Tripucka at one point. Those two guys were good together. I would really like to hear him again. Does he still do Pistons basketball? Does he still do it? I think he does. I don't watch enough basketball, guys. I just don't watch it enough, man. I love it to death, though. Sometimes. That was a little exaggerated to death. You know what I mean? Like the Pistons I love, man, but I don't follow them enough, man. I just don't follow them enough. Yes. Thanks, guys. It's a beautiful thing. Thank you. Woo! Yeah, baby. Let's get him up. The dislikes are gone? Okay. All right. Right on, man. It's good. George Blaha doing football? Oh, man. Are you serious? Is he really? I didn't know that. You're joking me, man. That'd be weird. That would be weird, man. He's doing Michigan State football. That's got to be. You're joking, dude. You're joking. George Blaha? He's basketball, bro. On MSU radio? Really? I didn't know that, man. I didn't know that. That's a shock to me. That's good. How old is George, man? How old is George? He's been doing it forever. Oh, and hey, man, I just wanted to say, man, too, rest in peace to Jamie Samuelson, 97.1 The Ticket, man. Radio guy, man. Sports talk, man, with Michael Stoney. Colon cancer, man, took him. 48 years old, 3 kids, man, wife. Absolutely ridiculous, man. Just they just heard him on the radio the other day. It's weird, man. I listen to him every morning going into work. Just absolutely ridiculous, man. Blah's mid-60s. I always think he's older than that, man. Every time, man. I remember him being like, he just always seemed like an older guy. Like even like when he was doing games back in the 90s, you know what I mean, for the Pistons, man. Okay, 75. He's 75. Okay. I thought he was a little bit older. Yeah, 75. He's my dad's age, man. My dad's a bit older than that. Yeah. He's still out there doing it, man. Good for him, man. Love George. That's one guy that I would really, really like to meet one day, man. Is George Blaha. That'd be really cool. That'd be really cool meeting George, man. What about those Tigers, guys? They win yet? Let's check out the score. Two hits, one more inning to go, guys. Always forget it's only 7 innings. Only 7 innings. 2 hits, man. Well, they were in tough today against Bauer, man. They were in tough today against Bauer. I think the first game there was I forget who pitched the first game. Forget who it was. I got to check that out again. They lost 2-0, eh? 2-0. Hey, just the. Oh yeah, the offense did nothing, man. Today, the offense didn't do nothing. Norris came, but Norris pitched today. I didn't think he was going to do much. There was rumor that it was going to be Mize, but I know they don't want to mess with his service time. But Norris didn't even go 2 innings, man. Norris didn't even go 2 innings, and he pitched like 50-something balls. Pitched like 50-something pitches. Like, you know what I mean? That's like, I know he's been banged up and stuff like that, but man, they actually did okay on their stat line with their actual bullpen. The bullpen actually looked okay. Bullpen looked all right, man. They gave up a couple hits. Cisnero gave up 3 hits, but you know, Schreiber came in and only gave up a hit. Soto gave up a hit. So not bad, man. A few Ks. But if you can't hit, you're just not going to win baseball games, man. So it's just, you know what I mean? This is going to be this all year, guys. And all year it's going to be the Tigers can't hit. And just get used to it. Get used to it because we're getting a top 3 pick. And I hate saying it, but it's just the truth, man. It's the truth, Ruth. Okay? If you don't want to hear me, man, I don't know what to tell you, guys. I really don't know what to tell you, man. Just yeah, the bullpen did okay, man. Bullpen did okay. It's not bad. They only gave up 5 hits though. 3, 4. They give up 5 hits in 4 innings. So that's not too bad. They didn't get any earned runs against them, so that's okay. That's okay, man. A couple strikeouts too, 3 strikeouts. Cisnero struck out a couple guys, but he gave up 3. So, but it's all going to come down to starting pitching and hitting for this team, and it's 2 things we don't have. We don't have starting pitching, and we don't have hitting. So, and Jacoby Jones is not going to bat 400 and 420 all year. You know what I mean? So he's the guy that's absolutely killing it right now. Is Jacoby Jones killing it? Rough year, guys. It's gonna be rough. It's gonna be real rough. So I don't know, man. I don't know. It sucks, man. It sucks seeing that stuff, guys. But we just got to get used to it, man. We've been getting used to it for the last, I don't know how long the Tigers been bad. Long time. So we just got to get used to this kind of stuff, guys. We got to get used to it, and we will. So we don't have a choice, right? Don't have a choice, man. Do not have a choice. I'm excited, though. I'm excited for football, guys. I just want football to get here, man. It's right around the corner, so I want to be competitive games. There were a lot of games that last year lost by 8 or by 9. One game lost by 13. The Lions? Yeah, man, we were competitive in a lot of games last year, even with second and third string quarterbacks, man. David Blau, Jeff Driscoll. They were keeping us in games, believe it or not. You know what I mean? The defense was the one who just kept crapping the bed, so it's not good. But Stafford needs to stay healthy. Hopefully he doesn't opt out. If he opts out, we're in a whole bunch of trouble. Then we will definitely be probably drafting in the top 2 or 3 if Stafford doesn't play. But it looks like he's playing. It looks like it's just all precautionary. I don't know if he's caught, if he's tested positive, but I never heard it was a positive test. I just heard that he's on the list, and they're kind of being the word about it. Last I read, anyways, there wasn't any signs of him saying that he was getting it, or he might have came in contact with somebody. It might be just one of those, hey, he's on the COVID list because his family situation, is, tough. He's got a little girl, man. He's got 3 other little girls, man. So brand new baby and all that stuff, and a wife that's had health issues in the past. So, you know what I mean? I keep forgetting about Jeff Driscoll. Yeah, man. A lot of people do, bro. Broncos signed him, though. Pretty sure the Denver Broncos signed him. Pretty sure. Yeah, David Blau did do good, especially for a third string rookie quarterback. Yeah, I think his first pass was a touchdown to Golladay on Thanksgiving, wasn't it? I think it was a long touchdown pass to Golladay. Pretty sure it was. No, and that's another thing, guys. That's another thing too. Yeah, I'm sorry about. I completely forgot about this. How in the world doesn't Kenny Golladay? And you know what, man? Okay, before I start this, man, I hate lists. Okay, I really do. Even though I do them for my videos, I hate lists that just pay disrespect. It's not that I hate lists. I hate the disrespect of lists. So this top 100, okay, this top 100 situation, man. How in the world didn't Kenny Golladay just get in there? How does DK Metcalf get in there? Hey, how? How does Josh Allen get in there? How do a lot of these guys, Jared Goff, how do these guys get in? How do they get in there? And that was always a big thing about I was always a big supporter of the players, saying because this is a players list, man. This is a players list. This isn't 2 schmucks sitting in a room smoking cigars, or 10 schmucks sitting in a room smoking cigars, drinking whiskey, making a list. These are actually NFL players. How does Kenny Golladay not make a top 100 list? There's 3 or 4 wide receivers that he was better than. Why? Because apparently his separation was one of the worst. It was actually the worst in the league last year. Still had 1,200 yards, 11 touchdowns, and 65 catches on a pretty stacked wide receiver room. You know what I mean? Even with Marvin Jones going down, they still had guys. They still had bodies. I just hate the disrespect, man. The disrespect, man. It's got to go. It's just got to go, man. And then Stafford doesn't even get on there too, which I kind of agree with, because he missed 8 games. But man, he was on his way to 40 touchdowns, man, and 5,000 yards. You know what I mean? But the Kenny Golladay stings me the worst. Stings me the worst, guys. The disrespect is sickening. It's absolutely sickening. These guys are brutal, man. Brutal. Yeah, Blau on his first playing NFL was a 75-yard touchdown pass to Galladay. I remember. I remember. I was half in the bag watching it, but yeah, I remember. Yeah, Tigers lost, man. 2-0, eh? Did Bauer go 7? I remember looking at my phone and my buddy was like, "Hey, look up." And there was Galladay in the end zone. Yeah, yeah. For sure, man. He had a day, bro. He had a day. That first play was nice. That first play was nice to Kenny. Yeah, we ended up getting Blau off of the Cleveland Browns, I thought, didn't we? You ended up getting Blau off the Browns. I think we traded for him, too, or something, didn't we? 6th-round pick or something? I forget. Game is still on. Which one? The Tiger game? Let's check this out, bro. They might as well just pack it in. Oh, yeah. Top of the 7th. Oh, top of the 7th, 4-0. Okay. Who? Yeah. Who gave up the runs besides Norris? And Bauer's still going, eh? Well, Garcia got beat up. Garcia gave up a couple of hits and a couple of runs. Yeah. What are you going to do, man? What are you going to do? What are you going to do when you live in a shoe, boys? What are you going to do? It's okay, though. You just got to get used to this. It's just something that it's hard to get used to. It's, you know what I mean? Like we should be. I should be numb to this. I should be numb to this. It's just, man, I guess just being a fan. Just being a fan, man. Just being a fan. You can never really get used to it. You know, even like being a Lions fan. Like, hey, man, I'm rocking the Lions jerseys, man. I'm rocking the Lions hats, Tiger hats. Rocking all day, man. Rocking that underwear, man. Those socks. Everything, bro. Just rocking it to death, man. It's just, I'll never stop. But you can never get used to the losing, man. You just can't get used to it. So, I don't know. Yeah, after 10 games, we're 5-5, eh? Yeah. Oh, well, we'll be 5-6, won't we? If we lose today, or we're 5-5. Is that what it is? We're not 5 and 6. 5-5. All right. It's all good. And it doesn't get any easier, man. The month of August is going to be rough, man. I think we got who we got coming in next? The Cardinals is probably postponed, right? The St. Louis will be postponed. They'll be postponed because of that COVID crap. So, right? I think tomorrow's game is postponed for sure. Didn't they have some problems going on? You know what I mean? Yeah, the Cardinals, they say it's postponed tomorrow. I'm looking at the schedule right now. August 4th, the game so far on. Flaherty versus Boyd again. Boyd with a 7.2 ERA. Wow, man. Wow. He needs to pull up his socks, eh? So then you got the Cardinals still, apparently in a three-gamer. It's a 4-gamer, eh? 4-game of Fulmer with the last game. And just Pittsburgh, they're not that whatever, you know what I mean? So starts getting into the August 10th. Yeah, man. It's not gonna get any prettier or any easier. You're banned from Center? What's that, brother? I don't know what that is. Are you going to post the Tigers versus Red series tomorrow? Yes, sir, I am, man. Yes, sir, I am. Every series. I'm going to try to do every series, man. I'm trying to get to it. I'm going to try and do every series, man, and just give my point of view, man. Just give a little opinions here and there. some highlights, lowlights, whatever, man. Some milestones, whatever works, man. It seems to be working. I enjoy doing it, so it's nice to do it, man. I'm a baseball junkie, so. Oh, you threw an octopus on the ice, got banned from the center, Bell Center in Montreal. Right on, man. That's awesome. Good for you, bro. Good times, man. Good times. Yeah, like I remember when they used to, man. I remember when they used to like didn't care about all that stuff, man. Why'd they start caring about people throwing octopus on the ice, man? It's just a mess. Just too much of a mess, or what? Center Bell. Yeah, however way you want to spell it, bro. It's probably with an R-E. Yeah, it is. It's an R-E. You're funny, dude. You are, man. You're good stuff, buddy. Yeah. These Detroit Tigers guys, man. Game over yet. Bottom of the seventh, one out. Bauer's still in there. He's going to go for a complete game. For 7. Yeah, he's going for a complete game. Good for him. That's true, man. Because Gary Bettman is just like Roger Goodell, the no fun league, for sure. Both those clowns are, man. I don't understand why they got to take the fun out of it, man. Like, why take the fun out of it? Have a little bit of fun, guys. Have a little bit of fun. Let them do it. Goodell and Bettman. Guys are sourpusses, man. Come on. But yeah, man, I think tomorrow, though, guys, is it's the, what's it called? What was I going to say? The last day for the COVID, if you want to opt out. I'm pretty sure it's August 3rd. It's the second today, right? So yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the 3rd. I'm going to see if anybody can, if anybody's going to opt out, man. Any more Detroit Lions are going to. I just hope we don't wake up to some bad news, man. I hope we don't wake up to some bad news with more guys. It's going to suck if that happens, man. Really, really is. It really is, man. Really is. Bauer just coasting, eh? 6.2 innings pitched. 6.2 innings pitched. 2 hits, 7 Ks, and a couple walks. Pure domination from Bauer today, guys. Pure domination. Not a surprise. Not at all. I almost did it during a Blackhawks game, but I didn't because I still wanted to go there. All good, man. For sure. I've been there, man. That was one of the craziest places I've ever seen for a hockey game. Absolutely lunacy. I haven't seen that, man, in a long time. That place was rocking. That's when the Blackhawks were really good, though. That was wow. That was during their Stanley Cup runs. So not too long ago. Like not too long ago, man. It was a few years back. But I've never been in a place, man. Chicago, like it was pure hockey. They had chants going, certain chants, different claps, light show, just people going absolutely bananas. I've never seen anything like it, man. I was like, I didn't think they were that much into hockey in Chicago. Even though their team was phenomenal, I didn't think it was that crazy. And that was a fun place to watch a hockey game. I definitely would love to go back to Chicago. Plus the seafood store, kicked me out after they found out. Well, how the hell did they find out that you were from Michigan? You guys are probably wearing Michigan, like we were wearing like rowing gear. Blue and Over. I feel like opting out is a pussy way out. Statistically, the virus is not that bad. It's something we have to deal with forever now. Dude, listen, man. It it's tough to call people pussies like that, bro. People got their own way of thinking, man. People got their own way of thinking. I get it, man. But people, people have elderly in their family. People have kids, man, and that they worry about, and and it's something we will have to deal with forever, man. And it's probably going to take a vaccine to calm it down. Obviously, you know what I mean, to calm the people's heads down. Some people don't like the vaccine. Some people won't ever take it. And if you don't ever want to take it, I don't want to hear your mouth. I don't want to hear people's mouths, man. If you don't want to take the vaccine, that's fine. But now I don't want to hear your mouth if something bad happens. Like, you know what I mean? Because I'm on both sides. I don't really care. I don't care what you choose. I don't care who chooses what, man. You do what you want to do, man. That's like, but I don't like this is what I don't like about it. I don't like hearing people's opinions. Like, it's the same people that are crying about this stuff, about this pandemic. It's the same people that are crying that don't follow some of the rules. If you follow some of the rules, you get called a sheep. I don't think that's fair, man. I don't think that's fair, because if you're going to do that, if you're going to call people sheep, you know what I mean? Like, you shouldn't be crying. Like, you just shouldn't be crying about stuff, man. You should not be crying about it, man. If you don't believe in it, fine. But don't be ripping on another person because of their beliefs, man. You know what I mean? So just like, and then people, like, it's the same people that are crying though on Facebook and the internet. It's the same people that are crying. The same people that aren't listening. They're wondering why we still, like, Windsor, man. We're still in stage 2, man. We're still in stage 2 in Windsor, Ontario, Canada. We're still in stage 2. We're nowhere near stage 3 yet. And I don't supposed to be doing some type of evaluation soon, but it's like those same people, like, we're stage 2 because A, we're a border town, and B, we got a problem with the farming people. You know what I mean? So we got stuff like that going on. So it's tough, man. But the same people that are bitching are the same people that aren't listening, like, to some rules. You know what I mean? You don't got to call people sheep. You don't got to call people names, man. You don't got to do all that stuff, man. Just be, just do your thing. But nobody wants to hear you complaining. And I'm not talking to you, Blue Silver. I'm not saying you, brother. I'm not, man. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Doing treatment from, I know. No, I know it's a political thing. It's crazy how political this thing has gotten. You know what I mean? It's crazy how political this thing has gotten, bro. It really is, man. And you know what? I don't play both sides, but I try to listen to both sides, left, right. And I got my own opinions, man. But I don't get political on here, man. I don't, because I'm not a political guy. I know a little bit here and there, man. You know what I mean? I'm Canadian too, so but I keep up with everything. I try to keep up. I read a lot. I read a lot of stuff, man. And it's like, it's just always trying to play against each other. And I get it. That's the game. But man, it's too much, man. It's just too much. And the way Biden and Trump are doing with the way they're doing, where they're playing sides with this with this virus is just, it's crazy, man. It's weird. Just weird. We should talk about those Montreal Canadiens, though. We should talk about the red, white, and blah. You know what I mean? Blue, blanc, rouge. Is that what's called? The blue, blanc, rouge? Something like that, or whatever it is. Man, big win yesterday over the Penguins, guys. Big win over the Penguins. Overtime, 3-2. Montreal gets a 2-0 lead. We let them back in 2-2. We win 3-2 with a Petrie goal. Jeff Petrie. Hey, I'll take it, man. I'll take it. I still don't think we're winning the series, but I'll take a victory any day. Man, I went from 4 guys in the chat. Oh no, what's up, guys? My audience started leaving once I started getting. See, man, I swear I had like eight people, 9 people in here, man. I started talking about this stupid virus, political crap, and I went down to like 3. I'm not saying that's the reason why, but man, I just. Yeah, but you guys aren't in the playoffs, man. Canadians 0, Red Wings 4. And you spelled Canadians wrong again, bro. You got to get it right, man. Instead of an A, it's CANADIENS. You got to get it right, kid. You got to get it right, brother. Come on, man. Just show a little bit of respect. But hey, man, I know we couldn't beat you guys all year. All year we couldn't beat you guys. And trust me, I got a lot of Red Wing friends as fans. I got a lot of Red Wing friends as fans, man. Like, geez, could not beat you guys. I probably lost 50, 60 bucks against you guys, man, out there. But we're in the playoffs. We are. And you guys aren't. You got to remember that, dude. Remember that, dude. And we'll probably end up doing something stupid and beating Pittsburgh, but I can't see it, man. But Carey Price, man, he played well yesterday. He played well. I missed that whole third period, though. I missed that whole third period and overtime, obviously. So I was tired. Your boy was tired, man. I ended up going to bed, I think. I think up to bed early. Yeah. Watched some of it. So, like I said, man, I'm not crazy into hockey, but I do like my hockey. Down to 2. That starts getting dangerous. I've already done about an hour and 11 minutes, guys. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be going. If I think 2 are in the chat, I think one of them's me. So my goal is to get 20 people in here, guys, one day. Goal 20. I think I've had 17 or 18 at one point. It'd just be nice to get more people because you get more questions, right? You get more options, stuff like that. So it'd be good like that. Oh, went to 5 people. Thanks, guys, for joining. Ask a question. If you guys got a question, ask it, man. Ask it. I've been in here for about an hour and 12 minutes. I usually like to go like an hour and a half, even reach 2 hours if I can, man. Usually I do that every time. So even when I had only a few people in here, man, but I was doing like 2 hours. So ask a question, guys. Don't be afraid. Ask a question. Ask anything, man. I don't care what you ask. I prefer it to be sports related, but you can ask any kind of questions. And if I answer it, I answer it. If it's too personal, I won't answer it. But yeah, ask something sports wise. It's all good. Let's see what some of the hockey games are. I know the Leafs are playing tonight too. Wow. Oh, the Reds won 4-3, eh? Wait a second. Wait, no. Sorry, guys. I got that mixed up. 4-0. My bad. I was looking at game one. Yeah, 4-0 we lose, guys. 4-0 we lose. Bauer goes 7 innings, 2-hitter, 7K, 2 walks. Absolutely dominate. Pure domination by Mr. Trevor Bauer. Yeah. Daniel Norris gets the loss, man. 1.2 innings, 4 hits, 2 earned runs, 0 Ks, 2 walks. Bad outing by Daniel Norris. No idea what the Tigers are going to do about their starting pitching. It's been atrocious this year with Boyd, Nova. Norris has been bad. Yeah. Who else? Garcia. Who else just came in? Fulmer has been bad. I don't know what they're going to do. Turnbull's been the only good one. He was, you know what I mean? He's young. 26, I think, maybe 25. I forget. 26, maybe. I could be wrong on that age, but he needs to keep it up, I guess. But the other 4 or 5 guys, what are you going to do, man? Like, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? So, you know what I mean? I hate to say it, man, but I'd love to bring up Casey Mize. but you lose a year of service time, I guess, on it, or you have to wait. Maybe you have to wait a little longer on it. But we need just a glimmer of hope. Like, I don't think we're going to win any games. That's probably why he's not going to get called up. But I'll tell you right now, Gardenhire, the manager for the Detroit Tigers, is pretty much begging for it every day. Every day. They've even almost practically put a gag order on him. Avila has put a gag order on him, telling him to shut his mouth, stop talking about Casey Mice, because he wants him up. He wants him up. He knows he's ready. He wants him up. So yeah, guys. Oh, hey, what's up, Greg Kavanaugh? How you doing, buddy? How you doing, bro? Did you subscribe to my channel? You son of a... What's going on, bro? How you doing, buddy? You got to get together, man. What's going on? Well, here it is. Blue and Silver. Is Killebrew still on the team? And if he is, will he make the cut? Killebrew, so as far as I know, he's still on the team, but making the cut, I don't know, man. He was pretty good on special teams last year, man. He's been switched. He came in as one of those hard-hitting, knock you out, the kind of safeties that it's not really frowned upon in the NFL anymore, but it's like they don't really like those kind of guys anymore. Like you can't hit anybody anymore, which is ridiculous. But he was pretty good on special teams the last couple of years. And I think he got switched from safety to linebacker. So, and I know he didn't get a lot of playing time. So, but Patricia and Quinn value special teams a lot. So I think he could make the team. It's going to be tough for him. I'm going to say he probably doesn't. But his value is in special teams, man. That's where he thrives. That's where he lives, man. That's what he's good at. So I've always liked him, though, man. He absolutely murdered kids in college, man. That guy. And just they don't like that anymore, man. It's like you can't hit it anymore, man. You might as well give these guys handkerchiefs, eh? Just give them a little hanky so they can pull. They just don't want it, man. On vacation, brother? Absolutely, man. Nice. I'm back to work tomorrow, dude. Back to work tomorrow. I don't want to go, man. I just don't want to go. I'm not ready, man. You get the 2 weeks off. You just don't want to go. But it's okay, though. It's okay. One Pride's back. Corner vid. Yeah, man. Keep popping those vids out, brother. What was your vid on today? Oh, there's nobody in the room now. Brandon, Ken, it's just me and you, bro? What's your favorite Lion this year? Who's my favorite Lion this year? Well, I'm always a big Stafford guy, man. I love Kenny Golladay, man, but I'm going to go a little different, man. I'm going to take one from offense, one from defense, two different guys, man. I'm going to take it's going to be two rookies, man. DeAndre Swift, running back from Georgia, and Julian Okwara, hybrid linebacker D-end from Notre Dame. Two guys that I think that are going to make a difference, man. Justin Stevens in the house. What's up, brother? How you doing? No, I did not see that. Did you see Mark Scheifele's injury last night in Winnipeg? Calgary game. I think it was dirty on Kachuk's part. When you hear the word dirty, though, you almost want to hear. You almost know Matthew Kachuk might be behind that. Didn't see it, bro. I didn't see anything. I didn't know what happened. I didn't watch the whole Montreal game last night, dude. I didn't see the late game. I did not see the late game. That was the earlier game, wasn't it? But anyways, bro, no, I didn't see it, man. I got to check that out, man. I should have been looking at that out, man. I didn't do it. Hawkinson and Tavai. Oh, yeah, but what about him, brother? I think two guys that need to step up this year for sure, if that's what you're saying. Those two guys need to. Oh, yeah, man. Hawkinson needs to step up. He's in prime shape, but he's another guy that went on that COVID list, eh? He's another guy that went on that list with Stafford. Him, Stafford, Oruwariye, a couple other guys too, man. Coleman, Justin Coleman, maybe. And then there was like, I think there was 4 or 5 of them, man. I think it's all precautionary, guys. I think there's nothing to worry about. But yeah, but Hawkinson and Tavai, those 2 guys need to really step up, man. Those 2 guys need to step up and prove why they were taken first round and second round, right? Everything's going on, bro. Everything. It was the late game, the Calgary-Winnipeg game? Okay, yeah, I didn't see. I don't know who won. Who won the game? Oh. I saw Chicago won. I was pretty shocked at that game. They beat Edmonton 6-4. I was watching that. We were at a friend's at Rochester Place, man. Eating Andrea and Darren, man. Darren said hi, brother. Darren said hi. Andrea says hi. We were over there, man. Had a queue. We got like a little thing going on at Rochester Place, little whatever it's called. I don't know, a little like campground stuff. It was pretty fun, man. It's pretty fun there for a few hours. There was a bunch of people next door with like watching the game too on the big screen against their trailer. So I was trying to peek over, man, with some of the games. And then we got home. We got home, bro, just before the Habs game, bro, and watched that for a bit. Watch that for a bit, man. And then I ended up watching Hangover with the wife, man. I ended up watching Hangover with the wife and Taylor and stuff like that. So it was cool. Yeah, I know. I know. I should be watching hockey. I know. I should be. I have high hopes for them. To me, they are the guys that take us over the top. Yeah, I think there's going to be real good, significant role players. That's for sure. I don't think Tavai is ever going to be that linebacker that's going to take us over the top, buddy. I really do. I like him. I do. I really like Tavai, but I don't think he's going to be like take us over the top. Hawkinson, I think he's going to be the guy that's going to be the X factor. He's going to be a guy that you're going to have to keep an eye on, man, because like I said earlier, man, he was training with Kittle before training camp, before coming back to Detroit or whatever, man, and he looks jacked. He looks jacked, man. Looks really, really good. Hopefully he's faster, stronger. Obviously he's stronger because he looks built. But Hawkinson for sure, I can see them taking us because he's going to be that X factor, man. He's going to be the guy that they're really going to need to keep an eye on, man, because he's going to have a big year, I think. That's right, guys, man. Try to subscribe to One Pride Nation, man. This kid just literally puts out content like crazy. Good content, man. He knows his stuff. Subscribe to this guy, guys. Fantasy questions from Justin Stevens. What rookie wide receiver do you think will have the most impact this year for their respective team? Rookie wide receiver, eh? That's a couple good ones, buddy. There's a couple good ones, man. Jerry Jeudy is in Denver. Jerry Judy's in Denver, who's going to – the nice trio over there in Denver. I'm probably going to say – should I say? I don't know. Should I say? Quintez Cephas, maybe, from the Detroit Lions? Do you believe me? Do you think I'm lying? Do you think I'm lying if I say Quintez Cephas? CeeDee Lamb? CeeDee Lamb? Did you hear me there? Did you hear what I said? Quintez Cephas? Maybe CeeDee Lamb. Maybe CeeDee Lamb. Maybe CeeDee Lamb. Oh, yeah. Hey, blue and silver. Calgary won 4-1. Not good for them. Lamb will have the biggest impact. No, he won't, man. He won't. It won't be CeeDee Lamb. It won't be CeeDee Lamb. I don't think it will be. I don't think it will be him, man. I don't think it will be him. Blue and silver. Is that what you're thinking, Justin? Do you like him? You think he's good? He's definitely going to be. Hey, he's definitely going to be an option. He's definitely going to be an option in that number one offense that Dallas didn't have to do. They didn't really have to go after. Remember though, you still got to remember, man. They got Amari Cooper. They still got Michael Gallup, man, who turned it on last year a little bit, man. Michael Gallup, and they got a tight end over there, man. That might make a jump. He might jump. You know what I mean? Like he might make a big jump this year. A guy named what's his name? What do you call that guy? What do you call that guy again? Maybe what's his name? Blake Jarwin. Blake Jarwin. He might be okay. Then you got Zeke. You know what I mean? Might be not enough balls going around in Dallas. You know what I mean? Who else is there? Henry Ruggs? Maybe Henry Ruggs from the Las Vegas Raiders. You know what I mean? Maybe him. Speed demon. Absolute speed demon, bro. So there's a few guys, man. There's a few rookies that I really like, man. Quintez Cephas, though, might do something now. He might. Probably not, though. There's too many balls going. There's way too many. Too many hands, too many balls going around in Detroit, man. So it's like, I don't know. It's going to be tough for that kid. But you never know. You never know, guys. That was fun, though. I love talking fantasy, guys, by the way. I love talking fantasies. Oh, I did forget about that guy, bro. Wow. I can't believe I forgot about that guy, man. I can't believe I forgot about little Justin Jefferson, LSU product. Ooh. Thielen stays healthy. If Thielen can stay healthy, Justin Jefferson steps in now for Stephon Diggs. Comes at number 2. He should be, anyways. I don't. You know what? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not too high on him, man. I'm not too big on him. I think he's a hell of a talent. I think he's a hell of a talent. But I'm going to be serious here. I'm going to put my serious face on for a minute. Okay. I think he's going to be good. I think he's going to be good, Justin Jefferson, but I don't think he's going to make a crazy impact in Minnesota. Because I still think they're going to go heavy Rudolph, heavy Thielen, heavy Cook. And I honestly, bro, I think he's not going to be – he's like my 4th or 5th wide receiver rookie. Anyways. Oh, yeah, Lamb will take that Randall Cobb role, but better. Hey, man, I think CeeDee Lamb was the best wide receiver coming out of the draft. He was unstoppable at Oklahoma last couple years. And when he's got the ball in his hands, he's really dangerous, man. Very, very dangerous. And I'm probably saying too much right now because my boy here, Justin Stevens, this guy right here, one of my best friends, we play fantasy together. And I know what he's doing. Who do I like in the backfield? Who do you like in the backfield in Denver this year? Oh, geez. Really? Okay. What's his name there? Rolls Royce Freeman. He might be the guy that you want in Denver. Yeah, you know what I mean? I probably wouldn't touch Phillip Lindsay or Melvin Gordon or anything like that. You know what I mean? So probably Royce Freeman. Right? You know who I like. Who is the best rookie fantasy running back? Man, oh man. Hey, there's a couple guys, man. Cam Akers might be okay. The Cam Akers might be good for LA because I think he's going to be the guy. I want to say Swift, but I don't know how many games Kerryon Johnson is going to lose out on. You know what I mean? How much he's going to lose out on. If Kerryon Johnson goes down, it's going to be DeAndre Swift. I think it will be, man. Cam Akers is another good one. J.K. Dobbins for Baltimore, but Mark Ingram's still there. Who else, man? Who else were the good running backs that came out for fantasy rookies? I said J.K. Dobbins. I said Swift, Akers. Yeah, it's running back by committee, man. But Cam Akers, he's pretty much on an island, I think, man. Who's the other guy there? Forget who's there in L.A. for the Rams. It could be him. I know I'm missing somebody. Man. I am missing somebody. Who am I missing? Jonathan Taylor. Jonathan Taylor, mate. Yeah, okay, Jonathan Taylor. That's who's going to be that's right. Yeah. Yeah, that's Justin. 100%, man. I don't know how I forgot about him, man. He's probably in the best O-line. One of the best O-line in football, actually, Indy. Studs, man. I like Jonathan Taylor a lot, so why not? There's a lot of guys, man. There's a lot of guys. Clyde's Edward-Helaire now from that's another guy I forgot about. Wow. Oh, blue and silver, just said him. There you go. Yeah, man. So completely forgot on him, especially with Damian Williams opting out. You know what I mean? Wow. That might be your best guy. That situation, probably. Best situation, best offense, best quarterback. So I guess Helaire and Jonathan Taylor. Yeah, I mean, I can't believe I forgot about Helaire. Completely forgot that Damian Williams opted out. So that's big there. His draft value shoots up the board. Helaire. You got a guy that literally was going to probably like get a good chunk of playing time. He was going to play, but I think Williams was going to be the guy for now. But now with Williams opting out, should be Helaire. There just better be a damn season, man. There better be a season, guys. If there's no season, man, it's just going to turn into just a shipwreck. You know what I mean? We got to have football, man. We got to have football. They're muscling through baseball. But you got to think too, with baseball, they don't make that crazy contact with each other. They're not touching each other. You know what I mean? They're not in football. You don't have a choice, man. You're literally touching each other. Like you're on each other every play. O linemen hit each other every day. O linemen and D linemen will be on each other every single day. That's the only thing that worries about this. So it's just got to be like, they got to wear these masks. They got to wear masks, like face shields when they play. And these guys will be all like, you're going to see all these old linemen. They're going to look like they're coming from a medieval battle. They're going to be all covered up with armor. I guarantee. I know it. I know it. So you see, now I'm acting like I'm paranoid, and I shouldn't be. Ooh, it's a good question, bro. Best bounce back wide receiver this year: AJ Green, T.Y. Hilton, or Juju? I'll go Juju. I'll say Juju. Who do you think? You're asking me all kinds of questions, man, and you're not giving me any answers. Well, actually, you have. You said Swift, and you said Jonathan Taylor, and you Jefferson. I take that back, bro. I'm sorry. But I'd probably say Juju. Juju because I like the quarterback the best there. I really like Burrow from Cincinnati, but I don't trust AJ Green staying healthy. T.Y. Hilton, I heard, is looking really good though. But I'm not a big fan of Phillip Rivers anymore. He had all kinds of weapons last year, and it looked like he was just literally tossing the ball up in the air, trying to get guys to come down with it. So I'd probably say Juju. I think he's in the best situation. The better quarterback out of all of them. I think Burrow would be up and coming stud for years, but I think Juju's probably going to have the better year, especially if they both can stay healthy, him and Ben. So I go Juju. the Lions will have too much rotation. Scarborough will even get carried. Yeah, you know what, man? If Swift and Carrion are healthy, though, Bo will be a thing of the past, bro. He'll be a ghost, dude. I'm telling you right now, he will be. But unfortunately, Carrion can't be trusted. So Scarborough probably will get carries, but it'll become the Swift show. It'll become the Swift show, dude. If Carrion goes down for a significant amount of time, it will. And I'm a fan of Bo, man. I'm a fan of Bo. He ran well last year, but he doesn't do anything else but run. You know what I mean? He's not shifty. He doesn't make you miss. Doesn't break a ton of tackles. He's a load though. He can get yards. He can gain yards. He can probably he might vulture away some touchdowns, but it's gonna be the Carrion and Swift show. And if one of those guys goes down, you know what I mean? Then Bo will get us carries. But Bo, man, with those guys healthy, just say those guys played 16 games. What do you think Bo's going to get, bro? What do you think Scarborough's going to get? I think he'll probably get like 5 carries a game. You know what I mean? If that happens, if that even happens, you know what I mean? They got 2 healthy running backs. You don't even need Bo no more. You don't even really need him. It's nice to have a third back, but he won't get many looks, man. He won't get many looks, dude. He won't. And then I don't want to say it, if they're losing games, if the Lions are losing games, then Bo will barely even see the field unless 2 of those guys go down. You know what I mean? Then it just becomes the Bo show, and that's not even a show. It's more of a peek over the fence. It's not even a show. But I like Bo, man. I like him as a third guy. God forbid that he becomes our number 1 or number 2, man. You know what I mean? Then it's like, oh man, here we go again. You know what I mean? Because you don't want Bo being that guy. You don't want Bo being that guy, bro. AJ has had a few talented receivers around him. He has. TY will be okay too, but I also like Juju. Yeah. TY, I did hear the other day that TY Hilton, somebody was talking up TY Hilton pretty big, man. But I think it was his wide receiver coach or something like that, man, saying that he was like looking the best he's ever looked. He's had a couple bad years, you know what I mean? He hasn't really been the TY that we know and love. I really like I just like Juju a little bit there, man. I like that offense, man. They got some talent, man. They got some talent. If Ben's healthy, Deontay Johnson, you know, they got Juju, and you got like I don't even want to say it, man. Eric, I don't want to say it. I'm not even going to say his name. It's the tight end that they picked up, but he could maybe steal some things, some the catches away from anybody, but he won't. But he could. And then they drafted that Chase Claypool kid. If Connor can stay healthy, you know what I mean? They got a good offense, man. They got a good offense, but Juju's the guy there, man. He's the guy. Bo may be the short yardage back and get carries at the end of the game. Yeah, he could. He could, especially if we got to be winning by a lot, though, dude. We got to be winning by a lot, but I feel you. I do feel you, man. Like I said, I don't have a problem with Bo. He's your third back, fourth back at worst. You know what I mean? I want to see what they do with Jason Huntley. I really want to see what they do with Jason Huntley and Ty Johnson. You know what I mean? I'm not even talking fantasy here right now. I want to see what goes on between those two guys, man, because they're almost a carbon copy of each other, except there's a couple different things. They got the same kind of speed. Ty Johnson might be a bit bigger. He's actually probably a lot bigger, weight-wise, anyways. And but Huntley catches the ball extremely well for a running back. There was even rumblings I heard that they were talking about Huntley getting moved to wide receiver. Possibility that he catches the ball so well, but who knows? You think Todd Gurley will have a better season at Atlanta? A better season than he did last year? I think he'll be okay. I don't think they're going to use him. I don't think they're going to run him into the ground, though, like LA wanted to. But I think he'll be good, man. I don't know if we'll get like I'm gonna maybe 800 to 900 yards, 8 touchdowns or something like that. Honestly, bro, he wouldn't be my 1, 2, or I don't think he'd even be my number 3. He would not. I don't think he'd even be my number 3 running back, man, on a roster. You know what I mean? I don't know how. I don't really know what they're gonna do, man. I don't really know what Atlanta's gonna do, like, with that. They got the weapons. They got the weapons offensively, like in the wide receiver department. They got that down pat, man. But I don't know what they're going to do with the running back situation. I don't think they're going to run him into the ground, man. They can't. His knees are shot. I don't care how healthy they say he is. So I don't know. Aaron Jones is claiming that that is his season. He's going to ball out. Well, of course he is, bro. He's on a contract year. He's on a contract year, dude. You know what I mean? I hope he does. I really hope he does, man. I'd like the Lions to re-sign him for a year or two. I'd be awesome if he balls out, man. I want to see him and Jared Davis ball out. I keep seeing stuff about Jared Davis not making the team. Like, I think that's lunacy. I don't think Jared Davis is Mike Singletary, but I think he's the second best linebacker on the team. But that's a whole other story. I'll go back to your Marvin Jones thing, man. He better claim he's going to ball out because he's playing for a contract, man. And he's capable of balling out, man. We've seen it from him. So I hope so, bro. I hope he's ready to roll, man. Last fantasy question: after Kelce, Kittle, and Ertz, who rounds off your top 5? Kelce, Kittle, and Ertz. I just did my tight ends. I like Darren Waller. I think I had Darren Waller. No, I did not have Darren Waller, or did I? I might have had him at 5. I like Darren Waller. Let me try and go through the teams here. Ertz is the top 3. Maybe Darren Waller from the Raiders, 4 or 5, and then I don't like anybody from Green Bay, nobody from Detroit, nobody from. I don't like Austin Hooper from Cleveland. I don't like. I'm trying to think. I might have had it written down here, bro. I might have had this written down. In a little book that I have. I gotta do some. I gotta look here. You're making me dig deep. I like it there, buddy. Love you too, bro. Thanks, man. There. I'm gonna tell you real quick, man. Here it is right here. No, it's not. Let me find it, man. Let me find it. I'm bound and determined. I got all my baseball stuff here, dude. I just did this, dude. Here it is. Boom. Fantasy tight ends. I had Kelce, Kittle, and Ertz. 4. I had 6 Darren Waller. That's who I took. 6 Darren Waller, and I took for my number 4. I took Hunter Henry. Forgot about him. I love him if he stays healthy. Hunter Henry from the Chargers, and I had Mark Andrews from Baltimore. That's my number 5. Yep. See, you don't think I'm lying? I don't think you read that, but yeah, I have. I have. Yeah, man. Yep. Yeah, I had Hunter Henry, Mark Andrews, and I had Darren Waller 6. 7, I had Jared Cook, Gronkowski at 8, Ingram at 9, Hooper at 10. That's it, buddy. Love you, brother. Have a good one, man. Thanks, man. Thanks for coming in, brother. Yeah, Andrews might have been the number 2 fantasy tight end in 2009. He might have. Antonio, what's going on, brother? Anyways, how you doing, man? How's it going, bud? He might have been. Yeah, I think I got him. Yeah, I think I had him at. I got him as my number 5 this year. Because I still got Kelce, Travis Kelce, Kittle, and I still got Zach Ertz going 1, 2, and 3. Take a flip flop. I probably like Kelce the best, and then I like Kittle. So yeah. So I got Andrews going. I got Andrews going at 5. I probably should have put him at 4. But yeah, man. Andrews is a beast, dude. And that's because, you know what I mean? That's a perfect weapon for Lamar Jackson because Lamar Jackson doesn't throw the ball well 20-plus yards downfield. And that's just not me. That's not me making fun of the kid. That's just reality. So having a safety valve like a Mark Andrews is perfect, man. It's beautiful, man. That's really beautiful for him. He could become the number 1. Who knows? He could be number 1 in the league this year, man. He could be. He could be. I like Andrews a lot. He turned it on, man. He came on. He came on last year. It was a really good weapon for LJ last year, man. The kid's a stud, man. Ben Margain, big kid, you know what I mean? So yeah. But I think he was the number 2 last year. I think he was the number 2 tight end for Baltimore, or number 2 in the league, the tight end wise. So, but I got him as my number 5. No disrespect to him. No disrespect. I really like Hunter Henry though, man. I really like him. I think if that kid was to stay healthy, that's his problem. He can't stay healthy. If he was to stay healthy, man, he'd put up big numbers, man. Big numbers, bigger than he's put in the past. You know what I mean? So. What's up, buddy? For sure, man. Brandon Kenny. Who gets more rushing yards, Kerryon or Swift? Both staying healthy? Or are we calling them both healthy? If we're calling them both healthy, I'm still going to say Swift. I just think he's the better running back. I just think he does better things than Kerryon. I like Kerryon. Don't get me wrong. I like him. He's had some really nice games for us, man. Don't sleep on Kerryon, but I don't trust him. It all comes down to trusting with me. But if they were to get the same amount of carries or something like that, they were split at 50-50. I like Swift. Even if Kerryon even gets a little bit more carries, I still like Swift a little bit more in the yard department, man. Fantasy-wise, Swift, because he catches the ball better. I just think he does a little bit. He does some better things. I think Swift does some better things than Kerryon. You got to remember, too, man, they're the same size, eh? They're the same size. Swift is a little bit faster, I think. Kerryon's a bit taller. I think maybe he's got about 2 or 3 inches on him. I think Kerryon might be 6 foot, but Swift's only like barely 5'9". So both like 215 though. They're both 215. So, but if you ever see Kerryon, if you ever see Swift, man, he's got those berry legs. Like he's got big thighs, big kid, just like a big legs. You know what I mean? He's stocky, he's shifty. So I like Swifty. Good old Swifty, buddy. You think Kerryon will somehow get hurt even with a split? Yeah, you know what? I do, man. Unfortunately, I do. I just think he's going to get hurt, man. I don't trust him. To me, he's already got that injury prone on him. I'm not calling him a bust because I don't think he's a bust whatsoever because he's got talent. He's got really good talent, actually, man. He's, you know what I mean? He's the best running back we've had coming here since Barry, in my opinion. You know what I mean? We've had guys in the past like Kevin Jones had a couple big years for us and stuff like that. But I think Kerryon's super talented, man. I just don't trust him. I don't trust him. I think he's going to go down, man. I think it just sucks. It sucks to say, but I think he's going to go down. Blue and silver rushing yards, Kerryon, fantasy Swift. That's fair. Fantasy Swift because Swift's going to catch balls too, right? Kerryon's capable of catching balls too. You know what I mean? It's not like Kerryon can't catch. He can catch. I just think Swift's better at it. I just think he's the better running back. I think he's the better all-around running back. Antonio, if healthy, Kerryon. Yeah, for sure, brother. For sure. Just a matter of opinion, right? Oh, yeah, Kenny Golladay is he got robbed, eh? By the way, got robbed. It's all good, though, buddy. It's all good, man. Been in here for about an hour and 50 minutes, man. Few in the chat. That 5 in the chat. Thanks, guys. It's been sliced. Gonna try and go a little bit longer. As long as your questions keep flying up, why not? Carrion is coming out angry. If he stays healthy, will not lose that starting job. Just my opinion. Dude hits holes and gets around the edge. Great. You know what? He does it. He does all that. I do. I get it. But listen too about this. He might not lose his starting job if he stays healthy, but he's gonna lose a lot of playing time. You know what I mean? He's gonna lose a lot of touches, a lot of carries, all that stuff, man. He's going to. They didn't draft DeAndre Swift to just sit there, guys. He's not coming in here. He's not coming in here just to be sitting on the sidelines, man. Because he was taken in the second round because there's a trust thing going on now with Carrion. They don't trust him. You just have to come down to reality, guys. They really want to save Carrion because I think they like Carrion. Don't get me wrong, because there's no way that they can just like make DeAndre Swift just the guy now. It's 2020, man. These guys all have to be like, there's got to be an RBBC, running back by committee. It has to be done now, pretty much, in the NFL. There's not too many teams that has solo guys anymore, man. Todd Gurley doesn't do it anymore. You know what I mean? You won't be doing it anymore. I don't know who does it, man. To tell you the truth, on top of my head, I don't know who does it. Even Dalvin Cook, even Zeke, those guys all got guys that come in a little bit. You know what I mean? Like the solo artist, man, in the running back committee is done. It's done. So Carrion he better be coming out angry, though. He better be coming out angry, or I'm telling you right now, they're going to find his replacement next year. They're going to find his replacement next year and have Swift and another guy. You know what I mean? You got to have two guys, man. You got to have at least two healthy horses, man. You have to. You got to have that engine going. You got to have that. You got to have it, man. It's just, that's what you need. That's what you need in the NFL today, man. You need two good running backs, and it's even a bonus if you can get a third guy. You get a third guy, man. Oh, my goodness. You know what I mean? Like if all four of our running backs stay healthy, we have a chance to win football games, man. Bottom line. Because now teams are going to know, or not know, that we're going to be throwing the ball. You know what I mean? Oh, man, what are they going to do? They throwing, they running. So it's good to have that. It's good to have that. But I hope, like you said, I hope Carrion's coming out angry, man. I hope he's coming out pissed off, man. Never mind angry. Pissed off. And he better be like telling Bob Quinn on his field, by telling him on the field, man, that, hey, man, don't sleep on me. So it's good. It's a good thing. Do any of you guys watch Drama Alert? I don't know what that is, guy. Ooh, blue and silver. Golladay will get $20 million. I wouldn't pay more than 16 and strap our team. How many playoff games did we win with Calvin Johnson? Yeah, I don't think he's going to get 20. I think that's why they got it. I'm not really worried about just yet about paying him. A bit I am. If they wait, then I'm going to worry, because I think he's going to have a crazy year. Julio Jones gets like $22 million, and I'm not saying that Kenny Golladay is Julio Jones. So let's get that out of the way. But Kenny Golladay goes out and gets 80-plus catches, 90 catches, 1,400 yards, and 10-plus touchdowns. Okay? He gets something like that, he's going to get $20 million. He's going to get $20 million, and I don't want that either, guys. If I was the Lions, right now with someone like, I think don't quote me on it, but I think I'm close. Devontae Adams makes like barely $15 million, I think, okay? He might make a little bit over 15, might even be less, 14 plus. But I think Kelly Golladay is going to get like OBJ money, Odell Beckham money, 17, 18, $16 million. I think if they can try to get him within the $17 million range, I'd do it. If they can try, I would try. Hopefully he's not trying to break the bank with them, but he's going to get his money, man. But if they wait, then he's going to get his $20 million, because I think he's going to go absolutely nuts this year. Antonio. Galladay is probably going to ask for more than he's worth. Probably going to ask for top 10 wide receiver money. Maybe not. Well, maybe not even being top 15. That's insane, dude. He's top 15. And I remember at the show, and I remember on the show, man, you asked me what I think he does well, and you kind of stumped me. You kind of stumped me, and it kind of bothered me. It didn't bother me that you asked me. It bothered me that I got stumped because I don't usually get too stumped, man. I usually stunt myself. But I was just like, you asked me, what does he do that separates himself? And I was like, I don't get the question. I'm like, what does he do? And I was trying to think about it. And I remember going off the podcast, bro, and I was like, man, I go, he kind of stumped me, man. I'm kind of mad at myself for that. And I wasn't mad at you for it, though, bro. Don't ever think that. But I was just like, man, it's a pretty good question because I kind of got stumped. I was like, what does he do, man? I'm thinking to myself, you know what he does? He does everything well. Third round pick, did phenomenal with two quarterbacks that got no business being on the field. And I know he did most of his damage with Matt. I know he did most of his damage with Stafford. But he's phenomenal at the jump ball. Makes some pretty damn good acrobatic catches. Okay. Makes some damn good acrobatic catches. Gets big yards, big chunks. Scores touchdowns. That's pretty good. You know what I mean? And his separation's horrific. It's absolutely bad. I think it was the worst in the league last year. It was terrible. But you got to remember, this is a guy it was his third year. Okay. It's his third year. And he's still not, I don't think he's got down to a science with Stafford. They could still build a little bit, even the little time Stafford has left. I think Stafford, if healthy, can go 3 more years, hopefully. So I think there's still room to improve there. But even with a guy that didn't create a crazy amount of separation, Antonio, he still got 1,200 yards. He still caught 65 balls, and he still scored 11 touchdowns. You got to think about that, man. That's pretty good, man. That's pretty good. And I know he's not Julio Jones. He's not DeAndre Hopkins. Man, he's not any of those guys. He's not any of the top 5 guys, but he's a top 10er, bro. He's a top 10er. I put him around 8 or 9. I just think he slips in there, man. I think he slips in there. There's so many good wide receivers, though. And then when you start getting the 8, 9, 10, and 11, 12, and all those guys, man, you start getting there. Then they're just so close, and you can pretty much pick anybody. You can throw OBJ in there, right? You can throw Jarvis Landry maybe in the top 15 if you want to, not top 10 or anything like that, but like you can just like throw those guys in there, man, because the wide receivers group, man, it's just there's so many good ones, but I just think he slips in there, brother. I think you gotta believe. Mark, will Galladay take a hometown discount or whatever they call it to stay with the Lions? No, he won't. Why should he? None of those guys should, bro. Nobody from the Detroit Lions should take a hometown discount. They haven't earned it. The franchise hasn't earned it. The franchise has not earned that right, man. They have no business asking anything like that. They don't. No. He's going to get his money. He's going to be worth his money. Now, if he's asking for $20 million right now, then, oh, boy, man, hopefully he's not doing that. I heard the asking price right now is 18. That's what I heard. That's what I keep reading. I don't know how true it is, but hopefully it's 18 and lower. I'm hoping it's a bit lower than 18, but hey, man, if it's 18, I guess you got to do it, man. Galladay's a touchdown factory with Stafford. He sure was. He still was last year. Imagine if Stafford would have been healthy for 8 more games. What Galladay would have done? What he would have done, bro? He would have caught 20 more balls, easy, I think. 15, 20 more balls, probably another. My God, I don't know how many more yards. And how many more touchdowns. You got to think about it, man. You got to think about it, guys, how good he really would have been if Stafford would have been healthy. It would have been nuts because, like we've talked about in the past, man. We talked about in the past, Antonio. Stafford did all his damage, or Galladay did most of his damage with Stafford. Galladay did. And look what he did. You know what I mean? He had a couple big games with, I think, Driscoll. He had one big game with Driscoll. He might have had a big game with Blau. So it's like, you throw those games in there. I think his numbers would have been even crazier, man, with Stafford. Mark is Gotti going to run the checkup on the Lions because we don't get any national attention, which means he's snubbed on all these lists because people can't watch the Lions. I don't listen, man. That top 100 list was bogus. That top 100 list was absolute bogus on why he didn't make the. There's not a reason why he didn't make the list. There's not a reason, and it was a players list. So I don't understand it, man. I really don't understand it on how they put that list. Was one of the worst lists I've ever seen put together in my life. And usually I don't give two S's about Lions making lists. I really don't. But this was a bad one, guys. This was a bad one. Kenny Golladay deserved to at least put him out. Put him at 100, man. Put him at 100. He deserved to be in the top 100 last year. He like, come on, man. Come on. DK Metcalf over him? You kidding me? Why? Why? Because he was a rookie? Come on, man. That doesn't even make any sense. Okay? It doesn't even make any sense. My prediction is Aaron Rodgers and Golladay go to Chicago next year. Say it ain't so, bro. Say it ain't so. Oh, man. No. Sub the Lions channel. Go get them, blue and silver. You got to sub to the kid, bro. Golladay is good, but when I look at all the wide receivers in his league, he's not even top 15. A contested catch monster, but that's it. Stafford in the crazy amount of deep shots, and the Lions take inflated stats. I don't think so. We're going to agree to disagree, bro. We're going to agree to disagree. Just because Stafford goes deep, it's not always just the Golladay. He throws the ball deep to Amendola too, bro. He throws the ball deep to TJ Hawkinson. He throws the ball deep to Marvin Jones. It's not. I know it's a crazy amount of deep shots, but it's not just the Kenny Golladay. And you can't just say that just because they take deep shots. You know what I mean? Like, man, he's not. He's top 15, bro. Okay, man. You don't want to say he's top 10, man. That's okay. That's fine. But top 15 is where I got to draw the line, my friend. That's where I got to draw the line. That's insane, dude. You don't think he's top 15, man? My God, bro. Like come on. dude. It's all good, though, man. It's all good. It's all good in the hood. It's getting dark in this room. Man, I've been in here for 2 hours, guys. It's good, man. Got 6 guys in the chat. I'll keep going. I'll keep going for a bit. Ask some more questions, guys. Dark in here. Ooh, ghosts. No, man. I love me some Kenny Golladay, man. And the story behind him, the story is really good about him, about his college days, about him transferring over schools and stuff like that, about him. Yeah, man, it's just he worked really hard at his craft. He's worked hard as an NFL guy, man. 3rd round pick, went to a small school, did big things in college. Now he's trying to do big things in the pros. Now he's going to become one of the top 10 wide receivers paid in the league. And I just think that's a huge accomplishment. Golladay may be the most physical receiver in the league. Antonio's greatness is not a separation. Yeah, he's you know what I mean. He's pretty physical. He's physical. He's been manhandled before. Antonio proved it before. He said Byron Jones, they get him up and beat him up, but that's, you know what I mean. It happens. You're not going to beat everybody. Byron Jones is a pretty damn good corner, so it's not like it's just, you know what I mean. He's not going to win every single matchup, but I think he's physical. He's 6'3", 6'4", 225 pounds. Whatever he is there. And he's not the fastest guy. His separation is not what you want it to be. But he just wins. He boxes guys out. He wins at high points. He's got great hands. He's smart. He finds zones. You know what I mean? So it's not like just like People say that, oh, he catches the ball with no one around him. Okay, fine. But that has a lot to do with scheme, and that's got a lot to do with him finding zones and him and Stafford having a little bit of a connection there on where they should be. So it's like, if you don't say he's top 15, I think it's insanity. I think it's absolute insanity that you don't think he's top 15. Antonio, come on, brother. You got to say Kenny Galladay has the highest average depth of reception in the NFL at 14. If he and a guy like I'll switch teams, I bet everyone will be saying you're better. Well, I don't know. I like Allen Robinson. I think he's a beast too. But you got to remember, hey man, Allen Robinson, bro. And I think I told you this on the One Pride podcast. Allen Robinson, his targets were like 158, 160 last year. And Kenny Galladay was at like 113, 116. Dude, man. You know what I mean? That's 30, 35, 40 more targets. You know what I mean? And Robinson had a good year. I think he had 90 catches. It's something like that. Bunch of yards, handful of touchdowns. I don't think Allen Robinson is a bad wide receiver, but man, the situation over there is crazy. If Kenny Galladay had 160 wide receiver targets, what do you think his numbers would be? You know what I mean? So you got to look at it both ways, bro. And then when you say that, switch teams, I bet everyone will be saying Irab was the better receiver. Maybe because, bro, everyone's biased on their teams, dude. Everyone's biased. We're all biased, man. We all know if Galladay was on Dallas, he's definitely making that top 100 list, and of course he would be. He'd probably be in the 20s. He'd probably be in the 20s, man. That's all I'm saying, guys. Like, I don't like crying over lists, man. I really don't like crying over lists, but when a guy deserves it, like, come on, put him in there, man. Put him in there. Like, he's not going in there because why? Because we won 3 games last year. You know what I mean? Like, even Devontae Parker, I thought should have been in there. He got snubbed. He got stubbed from the Dolphins, man. You know what I mean? He should have been in there over guys like DK Metcalf. That's ridiculous, man. It's not right. It's not right. These lists they're stupid and they're silly sometimes, but this one particularly makes me mad because it's a players list, and I thought they were smarter than that, but I guess they're not. Galladay physical, but in the most of the league, Michael Thomas, Julio Jones, and Hopkins. Yes, they're way more physical. I'm not comparing. Yeah, no way in the world, bro. Am I comparing Kenny Galladay to Hopkins, Jones, or Michael Thomas? I'm just not. Courtland Sutton, he's better than Courtland Sutton. But I like Courtland Sutton a lot too. I think he's a heck of a wide receiver in Denver too, man. So that's what I'm saying, man. There's just so many good wide receivers, man. It's like you start going into the late, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. They're all so close, and you can just flop them all around. I'll never forget when he blew up that defender that intercepted the pass and we got the ball. That was awesome. I remember that. I don't remember who that was against, but I thought he killed that guy. That was awesome. That's physical. That was the best hit I've ever seen by a wide receiver in a long time. I can't remember the last guy who did something like that. Hines Ward. Hines Ward was the last guy doing stuff like that, guys. He was killing DBs. And I thought Galladay killed that guy. And Tony, you may not be wrong. I'm telling you, if Allen Robinson was a Lions wide receiver and Kenny Galladay was in Chicago, for sure we'd be loving up Allen Robinson. It's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. I like Allen Robinson, but you got to look at a couple different things there. Like I said, targets are huge. Targets are huge, man. And Allen Robinson, I think, got one of the most in the league. I think second most to Michael Thomas. Michael Thomas was at like 180 plus. Something like that. And I think Robinson was at 160, maybe 158, 59. Right up there, man. Right up there. He's top 3 or 4 anyways. Craziness. Third and goal on the 3-yard line. Who gets the ball? Out of who? Out of who, brother? Out of who, my friend? I like this question. Where's it going? Where's it going? If it's all Stafford, then he should have been on the list, and also Fulham should have been the next Galladay. Truth is, Galladay is great. Well, yeah, well, Fulham's got some size, but you got to remember too, Fulham was a 6th, 7th round pick, wasn't he? You know what I mean? He's still trying to find himself on the field, dude. You know what I mean? But Antonio likes to say that Stafford made Kenny Galladay. I think it's a little bit of both, man. It's a little bit of both. Obviously, Stafford's got the credentials a little bit more than Galladay, obviously, but they help each other. They complement each other pretty good, man. They do. You know what I mean? Just like when Calvin, and I'm not comparing Calvin to Galladay, just like Calvin made Stafford and Stafford made Calvin. They had a thing where Stafford would come out and say this too. I don't care if there's 4 guys on Calvin Johnson. I'm throwing him the football. And if it gets picked off, it gets picked off. But I trust Calvin that much that I'm going to toss it up in the air. Now, I haven't seen that kind of trust from Stafford and Galladay, but I think you're starting to see it a little bit more because you see those jump balls more. Each and every year, you're seeing him more from his rookie year all the way up until his 3rd year. Now we're going to see it more this year. I guarantee you Galladay's coming out hot, boys. Yeah, they were kind of the same type of wide receiver, not fast, but they both can jump. They both got hands, and both good at the high point. I just think Fulgham was just a little bit tougher coming out of the gate with, you know what I mean? He had to work a little more, 6th, 7th round pick, whatever he was. A guy with Galladay, he's going to get more reps, man. You guys got to remember, man, this is a business. It's a business, and I swear it's like 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th round guys. They tend to get more reps, and that's just the way it is, than 5th, 6th, 7th round guys. That's just the way it is. Unless you see a 5th, 6th, 7th round guy completely destroying it. You know what I mean? Completely just like manhandling guys. And all of a sudden I go, okay, this is where the coach steps in and goes, hey, man, maybe we should put this guy with the 2s, put this guy with the 3s, this guy with the 1s. Let's see. Then that's how it kind of happens, man. It's all about domination and evaluation. That's how I look at it, guys. Robinson got a lot of targets, but his quarterback is Trubisky, and he's the only dude who's above average receiver other than Cohen on the roster. Galladay has more help and a more aggressive offense. That's a good point, man. That's a good point, but hey, the targets are still there. You know what I mean? But just think about it. But just like you said, though, bro. You have to think about this. Put Galladay in that offense then. Put Galladay in that offense. He gets those looks. He's catching just as many balls. Probably might even score more touchdowns, man. I think he's better in the end. He's a better red zone guy, Galladay. You know what I mean? He's a little bit better at the high point. So I do understand what you're saying, though. We have a way more aggressive offense, of course. Of course we do. But truth be told, Robinson's getting way more looks, man. It's just the way it is, man. That's just the way it is, guys. Yeah, they do. Ilya, what's going on, brother? There's another buddy of mine. What's going on, buddy? How you doing, man? Bears have more. He's a Bears fan, by the way. Everybody right here. There's a Chicago Bears fan in the building. Yeah, there is more there, but you got Allen Robinson, bro. Who's the number 2 in Chicago, though? Who's number 2? You got a tight end. You drafted one this year. You got Cohen, good receiver out of the backfield. I'm not trying to disrespect anybody from the Bears, bro, but who's the number 2 in Chicago? I can't even think about it, man. I can't even think about it. I'm going to look. Give me a second. Yeah. I'm going to look, buddy. Just for you. Right to the Bears here. Okay. This is bad, though. This is bad for you. I love you to death, bro, but this is not good for you. Here You know who your second guy was? Your second leading guy was? Anthony Miller, bro. 85 targets, bro. 52 catches. They struggle on offense, brother. They do. Al Robinson's the guy. Your tight end situation was absolutely horrific. Oof, bro. Taylor Gabriel, Anthony Miller. Not good. Not a good look, dude. Not a good. Who'd you guys draft? Oh, bro. I'm trying to help you out here. I'm trying to help you out, but it's not looking good for you, bud. Anthony Miller, yeah. 85 targets for Anthony Miller, Ilya. He needs more than that to be number 2, man. That's bad. That's number 3 numbers, dude. Borderline number 2. Borderline number 2 targets. That's borderline. It's borderline, but it's pretty much, it's a tweener, dude. 52 catches. I guess that's what 656 yards for Miller. That's not bad. Only a couple scores, though. He needs more help. He needs more help, dude. Galloway on offense would have worse stats. He would probably get constantly double teamed because they have no other threat. Anthony Miller could become that, and his quarterback would be Trubisky. Yeah, I guess. I think he'd have better numbers. I think he's a better wide receiver. I just think Galladay's a better wide receiver. I think he'd have better numbers. That's no knock on Al Robinson. I like him. You know what I mean? I do like him. I think he's up there. I probably put him at like number 11 on that on the wide receiver list. And I got like Galladay at like 8, 9 right there. Miller, yeah, for sure. Miller's been solid, but he's too inconsistent. He has a high ceiling, though. Yeah. Well, hey, guys, like we all said, this is one thing we can all agree on. Let's agree on this. Mitch Trubisky is straight trash. Okay. I don't even think he's going to be in the league much longer, to tell you the truth. I really don't, man. I really don't. And I think Nick Foles is winning that job in Chicago. I don't know if it's going to be an outright win, but I think he'll win it. Good wideout shit quarterback. Yeah. I agree, bro. I do agree. But you need a little more, like I said, like the targets. Here. This is what I want to look at, bro. Like you get a number 2 target. Okay, Thielen got 48 targets last year, but he was hurt last year. I bet you those numbers were insane the year before. But let's say you get a guy like, let's see two good wide receivers here. Let me get a team with 2 good wide receivers. Okay, like 2 good wide receivers. I'd like to find. Okay. Just for instance, David Amendola had 97 targets last year for Detroit, and he's the number 3. Marvin Jones had 91, and he missed like 4 games. You know what I mean? That's a higher powered offense. I do get that, but you got to get more targets, man. And you got to get a better quarterback. We all know that. We all know you got to get a better quarterback. Galladay is great, man. He's great. I love his story too. I love his story. It's a great, great story. Do you think Jesse James can make an impact this year? Yeah, I think he can. He's getting paid pretty high amount of money for a guy that didn't do squat last year. Personally, I think he's a little underrated as a pass catching tight end. I think he's pretty much he's that run blocking tight end. He's not gonna wow you with anything special, but he's such a big body that I think he could become a really good red zone threat. Yeah. Tampa. Yeah. Let's see those. Let's see those guys. Let's see a little Tampa. Those guys just wing the ball all over the joint. So, you know what I mean? Let's see where. Let's see where those guys are at, man. Godwin and Evans. I'm kind of afraid to look. The targets are crazy. Godwin with 121, 118 for Mike Evans. Pretty much the same. But Godwin had more catches. Almost 20 more catches. 19 more to be exact. Chris Godwin than Mike Evans. Godwin's a little bit special. Godwin's a special wide receiver, man. He's real special. Mike Evans is no slouch either, too, though. So, and I don't think Jameis Winston's that good of a quarterback, but he just one of those guys that was never afraid to throw the ball anywhere in traffic, anywhere, which is good and bad at the same time, right? Good and bad. But it's all about targets, man. You get more targets. So, Kenny Golladay with 160 targets, 155 targets. He's catching 90 balls. I don't care what anybody says. Who is going to lose receptions from the rise of TJ Hawkinson? This is all based on health, right? Who's going to lose receptions? Probably Danny Amendola. That's my guess. Danny Amendola is going to lose some receptions. That would be my guess. Danny's good for a good handful of catches, though, every year. But I think TJ is going to have a big year. He's going to step up big. And Jesse James. Jesse James is going to lose some looks too. So, but I like Jesse. I like Jesse strictly in a red zone situation and blocking. Even though TJ can block too, but I think Jesse's just the bigger body, right? So. Green Bay drafted a stud. No, man, you like that kid, man? Oh. What's that kid's name, bro? He drafted him in the 3rd round. That kid? Or are you talking about the Stenberger kid? Stenberger or Sternberger? Jace Stenberger? Last year. You're talking about last year, right? Because this year they didn't. They drafted like a kid in the 5th round or something like that. You're talking about that Jace kid. I know that's what you're talking about. O.J. Howard be a breakout player with the GOAT thrown to him. Yeah, he could be, man. But you got to remember Gronk's there, bro, and Cameron Brate. They got 3 capable tight ends, man. 3 capable tight ends in Tampa Bay. 3 of them, dude. And Gronk, that's his boy, man. But O.J. Howard, I like. I like O.J. Howard a lot. Me too, bro. Me too. I wish we had a guy like Godwin too, buddy. I love that kid, man. That kid came out of that kid was. I saw a lot of mock drafts last year, and I should have listened. That he was going to have a crazy breakout year last year, and he did. He is special, man. You've seen it the year before. You've seen it the year prior. You've seen what he was capable of doing. You could just see his physicality. You could see the way he runs routes, his love for the game. Yeah, man. I wish we had a guy like that. Seriously, I wish we had a guy like Godwin, man. You're 100% right, bro. Yeah. He's supposed to be pretty good, bro. They're saying he's a lot of. I think in this book I got. Getting back to fantasy, I love it, boys. This book I got right here has. I think it's got Jace. Yeah, Jace Sternberger. They got him as a breakout candidate, sleeper alert guy. I know who you're taking in Dan Cipolloni's draft, bro. I got you. I see you. I see you. Yeah, they got him breaking out. They don't got him projected to do a whole bunch, but they got him as the breakout guy. Gonna need it now, man, since Funches rolled. He opted out, so now it's Devontae Adams and St. Pierre Brown or whatever his name is, man. My goodness. Oof. So we'll see what happens there. But he could have a big year. He could be big for Aaron Rodgers. No, Jimmy Graham didn't do nothing last year though for him. So who starts at kick returner for the Lions? Well, right now it's Agnew. Right now it's Jamal Agnew to lose, man. I think unless like this COVID crap is gonna really damage. I think a lot of guys on like late round picks for like a guy like Jason Huntley. I think Jason Huntley should win it though, but I think it's going to go to Agnew because he's been an All Pro, so it's his job to lose. Yeah, that's the guy, Jose DeGuara. That was a bad pick, bro. They don't know where they're going to put that guy. He's too big to play at wide receiver. He's too small as a tight end. So that was one of the worst picks, and that was a bad pick, man. Just like the pick and Love was a terrible pick by them. Yeah, Josiah DeGuara with the 3rd round pick. Yeah, man, that was a terrible pick this year. Terrible. What's going on, Joseph Murdoch? Thanks for coming in, man. We're going long today, man. We're 2 hours. We're 2.5 hours in. Wow, this is a long one, guys. Holy cow! Thanks for hanging out, though. Thanks. I will be going soon. I'm surprised I'm not getting chirped at by the family. I still don't know why they reached for the guy. I do, because they didn't know what to do. They didn't know what to do. Like, okay, they drafted a quarterback in the 1st round. I don't remember what they did in the 2nd round. No, they took A.J. Dillon. Sorry, they took A.J. Dillon, a running back. They took a running back when they got two of them, two pretty good ones, I would think, Jamal Williams and Aaron Jones. You didn't need a 3rd. I don't know, unless they plan on not signing Jamal Williams. Is that what it is? Unless he's a free agent. I don't know, man. But A.J. Dillon, no wide receivers, and then they reached on a slash tweener between like the guy is like he's not even a tight end, he's not even a wide receiver. Where are you going to play? He's not that fast. He's not great. Like he's not great at doing it. Like anything really. Like I think he might be a good blocker. I don't even really know. But it was a bad pick, man. Bad pick. Huntley would be the kicker. He probably will be, bro. But I just think this COVID thing is really gonna deter guys from making clubs, especially a 5th round pick like that. I don't think he's gonna get cut or anything like that. I don't think he's gonna get cut. I just think it's like they're probably going to give it to Agnew right away, because you got to think about it, man. He's only going to be literally able to practice against his own guys. And when you do special teams in football, you guys, I'm sure most of you guys played football, but when you practice special teams in football, you don't really do tackle drills, and you don't have guys running down the field smashing into each other. Not usually in practice, man. Not usually in practice. So it's going to be tough to gauge guys on their kick returning abilities and punt returning abilities and special team abilities all together. I think it's going to be tough. But I think it's going to be Agnew's to start, and maybe Huntley will get in games. He's going to have to show in a literally a live game what he can do. I think that's going to be a little tough for some guys. Oh, there you go. I'm not drafting the guy from Green Bay. I've got Andrews as my keeper. Nice, buddy. Nice. It's a beautiful keeper. I got a lot of good options in Dan's league, brother. So many good options in Dan league. I don't know what to do, man. I don't know who to keep. I got a lot of good options. Yeah, they reached for Dylan. Love wasn't a bad pick, but they needed a wide receiver, probably the best receiver draft ever. They drafted 0. Yeah, I can't even. They didn't even draft anybody late. Green Bay. That's crazy, man. I thought they took somebody late, but maybe not. Maybe not. I thought that Dylan pick was absolutely ludicrous, to tell you the truth. I thought that was a crazy pick. I was like, man, they just don't need to do it. They didn't need to do that, but whatever, they did it. Love, I don't know. I'm not sure, man. I don't think Aaron Rodgers is the type of guy that wants to mentor people. I don't think he's a good mentor. I don't think he's. I think he's a piece of scum, to tell you the truth. I don't think he's a good person, to tell you the truth. I really don't. And I don't think he's a good teammate. I don't think he's anything good. I don't like him. I never have. He's a hell of a talent, though. One of the best quarterbacks I've ever seen play the game. But I don't think he's a good person to mentor. And I think Love is going to I think he's going to hurt from it, to tell you the truth. That's just my opinion. I don't know Aaron Rodgers from a hole in the wall, but it's just my opinion. He just doesn't seem like a good guy. He's phony and everything. Yeah, man, my team, man, it was one of the best teams I've ever had in my life, dude. One of the best teams I've ever had in my life, bro. Best teams I've ever had in my life. And I almost lost in the finals, though. Bro. Justin would have made a couple changes in the lineup. He would have destroyed me, man. He would have not destroyed me, but he would have beat me. He would have beat me pretty good, man. I have to go look at that again, man. But he sat some guys that were like, oh my God. Like I was a little bit lucky. Because a couple of my guys, Winston didn't do nothing for me in a championship game. He ended up like salvaging like 15, 20 points. Not even, I think. He had like 3 or 4 interceptions, man, that game. A couple other guys, I still managed to put up decent points, though. But I got a little bit lucky. But I loved my team. I got a lot of good options, bro, in that league for a keeper. I gotta see. Rodgers is not. He is, man. You can just tell. You know he is. You tell. You hear the stories about him. You hear how much of a doofus he is and how much of a goof he actually really is. It's sad. What's up, Joseph? What's your take on the Lions picking up Mac from the Ravens? I was talking about this earlier, man. This is the guy that I got a little bit excited earlier about it, only because I read his draft profile. Okay, I read his draft profile and I read about his explosiveness and about how he gets pressure, how he creates pressure. Apparently, he's more of a run stuffer, but he was on Baltimore last year. Got drafted by Baltimore in the 5th round last year. He got in one game, played special teams all year. Then they released him. This year. Now, releasing a guy after 1 year, 5th round pick, it's not a high pick. It's not a low pick. It's kind of one of those in-betweeners, right? Like 4th, 5th round guys. You start going, okay, probably going to make the club, though. Going to make the club. Might get some playing time. He had some good numbers in 2018 at Texas A&M. 30-something tackles, 5.5 sacks as a D tackle. It's not bad. 8 sacks overall in like a 3-4 year college career. So he seems to have a little bit of like giddy up, and they say that his pressure is off the hook, and he can get inside the line of scrimmage, and he does good things. He blows by D linemen. So my take is that he's going to be a defensive tackle pass rush specialist, even though apparently he's a run stuffer, which I don't know. I don't really know too much about that. To me, he sounds like a defensive tackle that's just disruptive. So I don't know. We'll see. He's going to be a guy that's probably going to is he going to make the club? He could be just a guy that just plays special teams. We just lost Atkins, a reserve defensive tackle. So what's going to happen, right? What's going to happen there? We still got Danny Shelton, Nick Williams. We still got guys like Jashawn Cornell that got drafted this year. We drafted just John Pennicini. That's 4 defensive tackles that probably got the jump on him already. Kevin Strong still here. That's 5. So he comes in right away being at least the 6th guy. Deshaun Hand is versatile. He can play inside. So he's 6'7". You know what I mean? Right off the jump. So I don't know. But I go read his draft profile though, bro. And tell me what you think, because it's interesting. It sounds really good. It sounds like he's a really good player. 6 foot, 320 pounds coming out of college. I think he's bulked himself up to 340 now. So who knows? Who knows, man? He sounds like a run stuffer, though. Sounds like a run stuffer. He's not going to get his hands up. He's not going to knock down passes. So he's going to stuff the run, and hopefully he can create a little bit of pressure. To me, he sounds more like a pass rush guy that's going to get disruptive. So we'll see. I like this college film, Big Body Run Stuffer, and Patricia loves big nose tackles. Exactly. You know what I mean? and you really can't have enough big bodies up front. You can't have enough big bodies up front, guys. That's just the way it is. So a couple more questions, guys, and then I'm gonna have to go, man. It's awesome. Got 6 in the chat. We had a really good one today, man. It was actually fun. Well, I have fun all the time. I just mean we had a really good one. So a couple more questions, guys. If you guys don't have any more, man, I'm going to shut it down really quick here. Just let me know. I'll take like 1 or 2 more questions. If not, I'm going to go, guys. I really appreciate it. We've been here for 2 hours and 36 minutes, man. So this is the longest one I've ever done. But it was good, guys. It was good. Go Tigers. Go Lions. Go Pistons. Go Habs. That's Montreal. Canadians. To the ones that don't know, now you know. All right. So thanks for coming out, guys. I appreciate it a lot, man. Love you guys. And stay safe. Oh, wait. Yeah, big dude looks Antonio. Yeah, big dude looks like there's no time. Might offer something as a passion. That's what I'm saying, bro. Somebody was on here. I forget it was a blue one. I forget somebody was telling me that Dosa Dion was calling him a run stuff, just strictly a run stuffer, but I don't know, man. To me, he sounds more like and from his numbers, he sounds a little bit more like a pass rusher that was getting to the quarterback, especially his last year at Texas A&M. But who knows? Take it easy, guys. Enjoy the night. Take care, everyone. Thanks for coming out, guys. Peace.